Please stop playing, po, tell me what you not saying. When we hit the club, we got the glizzy with the box in. Do my Jamie Foxx dance. Ray Charles, po got state bars. Great cars with 5% Glocks and ARs. Been a pro since the stay, that nigga troll, now he dead. Go against.
Talk again?
Just a really quick question. About the character sheets that you imported the last time. Those were standard character sheets, right?
Well, not really. Well, I didn't import them. These are the Roll20 shaped sheets. So the sheets that the community basically made. They are not the standard Roll20
Yeah,
sheets.
because Lucas gave me the character sheet and I cannot figure out how to change this stupid thing. For example, I want to add all the saving throws that we have. I can share my screen probably. It would be way easier if I find
Yeah.
out. Oh,
Well, yeah, you remember how I did your sheet last time, that they are just a lot of fluff. So the saving throws you can't really do, but like everything we have, all the abilities, you can just put in the skills. That's how I did it last time.
yeah. Like, look at this shit.
Okay, so far, oh, yeah, I see your Discord.
Oh, really? Amazing.
Yeah.
Now let me stop. Really? Share screen. Bob. Go live. Okay.
Okay, now I see it.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
How can I edit this into saying, for example, okay, for stealth, okay, we have, but for knowledge or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you on the left side, you have to put the numbers in, so you have your modifiers. So on the full left side, where you have your strength, dexterity, constitution. So the modifiers
Okay.
are right,
No,
and then you collect it. Wait, you see acrobatic and in the parentheses, or how you call it, there's dex, and then you decide select strength, and you get the modifier you wanted.
okay, and if my strength is 2, basically, it should be -2, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And for -2, it was 8. Oh no,
s-
it's 7.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like 2 or 3s at the time. The jumps. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's how I made it.
Yeah, but defense, this is the armor class, right? Constitution.
Well, that's not really an armor class, but yeah, you roll defense.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's literally the same, except you just have more probability.
okay.
Yeah,
My
if
defense
you
is
have
3,
many,
so it's -1.
and if you have many different modifiers, you can in the settings add 2 more skills if you have many different stats and need many
Uh,
different modifiers. There's
I
honor
will,
and something else to add.
I guess I will just roll with copy paste.
I am not even trying to use the D&D sheet. It's just
You're just a hater,
ugh,
man.
no.
I mean,
So bad.
It's like you only need the style of the printing. Like, why would you care what it looks like if it's just like 10 things?
I
just
it-
hate the macro stuff. That like
I love the
you type it
macros.
in, then you click it, and just it's broken completely. And if in
Well-
these sheets, it's never completely broken. It's sometimes wrong, but never completely broken.
Well,
Yeah.
I have discovered how to write macros. I mean, it takes a bit of time to get them right, which you will see if you look in Roll20 and scroll through all the many iterations of me trying to type in all of my
Another
abilities.
perfect way why you need the sheets. You can just select roll to self and test things
I
out.
just go and I steal Reese's macros, and that's how I roll.
Nice.
Copy paste.
It's the
Sounds
perfect
better.
way to do it.
Well, I will show you my current start check macro, I sent it to Lucas earlier, but I'll just put it in the Discord for everyone to see now. So that is what I use every time I want to make a stat check.
Man,
Because I have multiple abilities that affect how my modifiers apply and such. So yeah, I have a pretty complicated stat check modifier, and it requires me to go through 4 menus before I can actually roll.
Ew.
what the fuck, man? Why?
Because I have like, okay, one of those menus is on Roll20 for being rubbish, but like I also have like 2 different abilities that adjust how my stats are rolled sometimes. I could have had it so that the abilities, not abilities, items, I mean, could have had it so that the items just always gave me some sort of bonus, but then they would have cost an absolute fortune in storage. So in order to get the price down, I made it that they only work in very, like, assuming my start build is done in a certain way. So yeah, start change stuff is gonna cause me problems.
Man, this looks like too much complication for something that could be easily done with some PDF editor, like. Or,
Actually, when I saw what he was building, I told him he needs to create his own application. Like Roll20 is not fit to handle because
It'll be fine. Although I have to say that after adding all of these macros, I am slightly wishing I had made it a bit simpler. But yeah, it'll be fine. The macros are in now. It probably will work.
the way Carole said it, my sheet was better.
Huh.
And I'm now going to use Control C, Control V from a doc file.
Nice.
Wait, so you didn't set up your character sheet?
I tried, I got confused, hence I'm going to use.
Fair.
Nice.
Speaking of character
Also,
sheets, I hope in this campaign you will properly connect them to HP of the sheets.
Mine was properly connected in the last campaign because I bugged Lucas about it until he connected it. But yeah.
Yeah, my shit is not connected.
Oh,
And never was for the
what?
campaign.
Oh, right. I just realized that Carolus, of course. I forgot you were using Ultron as your thing. And you have little mini bots, I see.
Yeah.
Nice.
By the way, how did you put your token above your name? Did you just the whole Roll20 setting?
You know what? On the chat part, if you click onto that, it's at the bottom. It says as, and then you can choose from a list of all the characters
Yeah.
that you've got access to.
Yeah, and that's how you connect to HP more easily. Because then I only have to choose the fields, but
Oh, I don't have an actual picture. I
Yeah.
just have the token. Okay, never mind.
That reminds me, actually, Lucas, I have a token for my character's annoying sister, but I don't have a sheet for her, so I can't actually attach it to anything. So will I just send that to you, or will we just not use tokens for them?
I don't think the NPCs I don't think the NPCs participate in combat with the exception of
Yeah, no, I don't.
Marky's
Yeah.
one. So
Yeah.
unless we have a need for it,
Okay. Well, in any case, I'm going to post my art that I got for her because currently Lucas is the only one who has seen it. So this is the art I made for, well, AI made for Elodie's annoying sister that eats everything.
Yeah, to have
Which AI did you use?
That's pure fucking nightmare fuel, bro.
Yes.
just every little sibling personified.
Oh my god. I can use this as the Hawk lady. It's
Oh,
from
nice.
the correct universe. It
Awesome.
all works together.
Very cool.
Surprisingly, getting content of Cyborg turns out to be very difficult. There's not a lot of compilations of Cyborg.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
easier than
right.
getting content for a character that doesn't, like, has completely unique art, so, you know.
You would be surprised. It turns out Bumblebee is actually a one-to-one. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I made Bob NPC.
Like
nice.
Bob is a human, so literally, if there's any human, assume it's Bob.
Nice.
Like
So-
trying to manage 3 different robots is very complicated.
Yeah.
That token of Cyborg.
It's so tiny.
Ant-Man.
Oh.
I did not give him the round thing. Yes. Should have given him.
No,
the round.
they're laughing that it's small. He looks like he's actually drowning in the lava.
Yeah, I was like, is that Terminator's arm sticking out of lava?
Oh.
He's so tiny.
Yeah, just a pre-warning. I might have to run off for like 5 minutes. Need to hand over my rent, but other
Sure.
than that, we should be good. I don't know when that's gonna come up, so.
Oh, why don't you pay it online like a decent human being?
Black market.
Oh, I use Revolut to pay my rent. Basically, I write something like transaction to my account, to my
Yeah.
other account,
Yeah.
something like that.
My landlords are not that sophisticated.
Oh,
Alright. We'll probably be able to start real quick. Now, the question is, I have an unfinished product. Do you want to see it or not? It's like 90% done, but I'm not sure if we want to go that route or do we wait till next week?
Up to you.
I have no difficulties critiquing an unfinished product.
yeah, it's up to you.
Alright. Just then to set the vibe. Finished it like 2.5 hours ago, so at least the main part that's to be seen. Alright. Everybody's here, so we good to start?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Dikuniversum, Chapter 1, Roman numeral 1.
Ha.
Who we are. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Save the pain for another day. Say you understand, swear to look away. Don't you dare go asking any questions. Try your tears, hurt to pretend. Never take a step out and comprehend. Don't you dare go asking any questions. The less you think, the more you win. The less you give, the more you get.
face in the compilation. Just
Awesome. I love that you actually used Bumblebee.
Which make a lot of sense, yeah.
Right. So, let me just get my bearings. And all right. Fire. Exploding sounds all around you as Bob, you shake your head as you force yourself back to consciousness. Having taken a large hit, you find yourself stuck in part of a rock rubble around you as smoke has covered your entire vision. You focus your eyesight with your rosy head, trying to remember what just happened as you see CTA and Marky rushing around you. A silhouette focuses in your eyes, directly into your eyes. That within the dust and the smoke, you see the silhouette of the fire demon that just had punched you into these rocks. As your mind warps back how you got here, and flashback. The team has received a what you would call like a mission quest from planet Granbur.
Nice.
The Granburians just recently have been able to create a revolution, a revolt, more likely, against NES soldiers staying there illegally. NES soldiers have been staying there since the zombie fiasco. But since Granbur was never officially occupied, people from Granbur, with native Granburians, were able to revolt and push the soldiers out. The power vacuum created led to some previously established countries fighting each other. And your party has received a distress call from the Granburian Prime Minister, who suspects the orcs might be up to something. Currently, you guys, the scene is as you're at the Prime Minister's room, really fancy. You notice a lot of various portraits of him, sometimes dressed as king, sometimes as a very formal businessman, and sometimes as a warrior. Basically, you four have just arrived and entered his cabinet, where he sits behind it as he sees you enters, and you five actually, because the Hawk Lady, and her name escapes me, is with the group since she's
Was it
technically
Doria, I think?
I'm
Was
just gonna check.
I think you said it was Doria.
Yeah,
Doria.
yeah. It does ring a bell, so most likely I literally lost it right now. But yeah, the five of you enter as the Granburian Prime Minister claps his hands and says, "Oh, hello, you must be the guests I've been awaiting."
Greetings, good sir.
Come. We have no time to waste. The orcs have been disastrous. They've been raiding our villages and stealing items. I believe they're planning for some kind of a revolution against us. And this is preposterous.
Oh no, these filthy barbarians. And yes, this will be CTA's voice from now on.
I want him to roll an insight to understand if you're mocking him. You roll charisma?
Oh no. Well, okay. It fits with his own.
Granburan rolled a 17.
A
so
solid 0.
yes, like, so he understands you pretty well. Are you making fun of him, or is this a naturally you?
This is my natural me. I grew up between royalty, so
Yeah, fair.
I have a
Entirely
blunt
fair.
voice.
As he does take a second evaluating you and says, Good. So, what I need to do, as he sits down in his chair and he tries to lift his legs up on the table, but his legs are too short and he just kind of flops them around a bit and gives up. I would like you to exterminate the orc leader village.
So we are being paid for genocide.
That does sound like what he's saying.
He looks at you.
Presumably.
Yes, you will be rewarded. But you don't need the whole genocide, just the single village with their leaders.
Well, I don't want to step on your feet, dear Granburian leader, but as we discovered in our prior dealings with Great Burians, we should decide on the amount of the pay up front.
Amount?
Well, on the just on the pay up front, I would say.
The pay? You mean the reward?
Yes.
Yes, splendid, of course.
And that also depends on how big the city is. Are we talking of 400,000 orcs, or I mean, a big amount of orcs or a small amount of orcs?
There's definitely more than one.
Oh, wait. This Granburian Prime Minister, he is actually like an actual legitimate Granburian.
Yeah, no,
Okay, yeah, so he can't count.
The distinction is like that's why I'm trying a person from Granbur and a Granburian, like a native this is a native Granburian.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, fancy
Got it.
antenna.
Wait, is it like a small village or a big village?
There's definitely more than one house.
Well, that's great to know.
So what will the reward be? Could you show us?
I can show you a picture. The item I am proposing, while we do not need it, we know it's of great value to some cultures. And being metal men as most of you are, he tries to count and just kind of wiggles his head because he says that there's more than one metal person and there's more than one non-metal person, so he cannot make the distinction.
How did they successfully reward? But okay.
There are more than one enemies left alive. Keep fighting.
Hey, Granburians are the best genociders. That's for sure.
They're also the best people to do corruption against, because like the fucking mayor comes to you and he's like the fucking president. He just comes to you and is like, okay, so did you do the taxes? Yes, I have done the taxes. How much money did you get? More than one.
But if you pay nothing, then straight to prison.
Alright, guys, actually, sorry for the interception, but I have to run off. I'll pay the rent 5 minutes and I should be back.
Sure.
Yeah, sorry for the intercept. BRB.
We can in the meantime plan. Now that he's able to show us stuff, so maybe he has. They don't have satellites on Granbury, right? But he should have a map of the village at least, so we have a guess.
Oh, actually, I
Or
think they
are we
might
just
actually
wondering?
have satellites now. They didn't have them when we were there because there was a quarantine and stuff, but I think there should be
Yeah,
some
but
now.
I imagine the satellites are built by the people that occupy Granbury, not the Granburians.
I poke the Grumburian and start showing him pictures of my daughter. Hey man,
He's very
see how
compliant
cute she is.
as long as the DM is not there.
You
See
can do
how
anything
cute
to
she is. You like her? You like her?
I just
Yesterday,
imagine you
yesterday
poke one of his
the
eyes,
daycare.
and like a snail, it retracts.
No, man. Do not interrupt. I'm showing this fine gentleman, my beautiful daughter. Like yesterday at the kindergarten, she caught a butterfly, and she killed her. I don't know why she killed her, man. You know why she killed her?
Wait, you know that a butterfly was female? How can you distinguish that?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know genders. We live in a free society, man. You know.
But why did you assume it's gender then?
Man, I work at the DMV for quite some time. I distinguish genders quite easily. Man.
At the DMV?
Yeah. I
DMV are
register.
well-known gender experts.
Yeah. We avoid confrontation all the time. Some land whales come and it's excruciating. Sometimes it smells like feet.
But what factors are you considering when determining one's gender?
Well, if it has balls, usually it puts them on the table. DMV is not a nice place.
Are they trying to do that in hopes of benefits, or are they threatening you with it? The
I
genitals?
guess both.
I love that his method of determining gender is do people immediately show him their testicles? If not, they're female.
Yeah, usually females don't show testicles.
I never grow tired of your stories of the DMV times. Well, what stories do you have to share? What was the most memorable encounter with a person there?
Well, during our lunch break, it was quite epic. We were showing pictures of our kids like we always do. Mine is the prettiest. Wanna see? And I start showing the picture of my little kid.
Wait, how old is she again? I thought she was born not too long ago.
Oh, she's three. The most wonderful age. And while we were showing pictures, I was talking about how I was fishing. Of course, nothing illegal. I have a permit to fish on some places, and I was just telling them how peaceful it was, how beautiful, and how I caught a boot. Some
You caught a
idiot throw a
butt?
boot in the lake.
You went fishing and
Yes,
caught a
nice.
butt? A buttocks?
Boot,
Oh,
those
a
things.
motorboat.
Yeah, and I point to my boot.
What
A
a
boo?
wonderful story.
A shoe. Now I understand. Fascinating.
Yeah. I know it's fascinating. And you know what? After we were sharing stories with everybody, we had some cake because one of our top employees retired, and he was like 70 something. He was really smelly.
Was the cake good at least?
No. It was dry. So probably it was mixed with his mother's ashes. I don't know, man.
That is an interesting funerary custom.
Yeah, you cannot judge, like, how many species there are. Like, the orcs are only one species. I never encountered a lot of orcs though, in my
Oh,
line of work
sorry. I seem to
because
have dozed off. Uh, I don't know where I put this picture. It's very hard to find. As
see, this is my daughter. I imagined you dozed off. See how cute she is.
he looks at your daughter. Oh my god, she's at least 1 years old.
She's 3, man.
A
Don't
what?
insult her. 3 years old.
A what? Why is she a tree? She's
Wait,
not a
wait,
tree.
wait,
She's
wait,
clearly
So what is the age of consent in Granborough?
more than
Oh,
one.
oh.
Oh boy.
So that's why
Man,
the children, the Granburian children in Mark's backpack were so compliant back then.
Oh god.
Oh no.
He places a photo, a small photo that seems to be come from those cameras that you take a picture and it immediately prints it out. Forget what they call.
Polaroids.
Yes, Polaroids, like a Polaroid type of picture, and it seems almost like placed as police evidence. Like there's some tape next to it, everything. But realistically, what you see, and it's quite easy for all of you to recognize, it seems like a neoxenolite knife. Short 6 centimeter blade, a stabbing knife realistically, but still, the material is clearly neoxenolite.
Wow, that looks expensive.
Right.
A knife in as reward to genociding a village. Interesting offer.
Well,
Yes.
I understand that we only give one and we ask for more than one, but due to its rarity, I believe this is a worthwhile trade.
How many of those knives are out there? Oh, no, do you know it's rare?
Because I have seen only one.
So you assume there's only one in existence?
I will if it makes the deal better.
Can be around knowledge to know whether or not there is more than one piece of neoxenolite.
You would assume there is, but like this material is so rare, not even NES soldiers high ranking get to use them. Only the top of the top dogs could ever dream of getting even close to a neoxenolite weapon.
This
Could
would
fetch a
look.
better price.
This knife would look very nice in my spider's hands. Do you have a map of where and maybe more detailed how the orc village looks?
Yeah, I'd feel terribly bad if we genocided the wrong village, you know.
That would be
I wouldn't,
unfortunate.
but I want the reward.
Yes, of course, as he pulls out a map, lays it in front of the table, and we have the camera zoom in into the map as we fast forward a little bit as you guys are approaching the cult's hideouts where after taking care of the village, at least the higher ups,
We didn't
but
even
they
get
were
to enjoy genociding? Bro.
but they were taking care implies of whether it being murder or just incapacitating.
Do we vote on it? Do the woman and the children?
If you've
we
genocided
play,
on, if you
we play
genocided the,
incapacitate, let go, kill.
it depends on if the video we took will be streamed in Japan or in other countries and is censored.
So, approaching the hideout, LOD, you suddenly get a very cool idea as the others notice, as you tell that the others and you skirt off, just gonna drop you in the DMs. Meanwhile, others.
Hey everyone, I have a very cool idea, I say.
Wait, approaching the hideout of the Grandvarian, or what is the hideout?
No.
I think Lucas said it
Yes,
was a cult.
the occult hideout. Basically, you see like a cave in a large tree, entirely wooden cave.
That sounds very odd.
Nice.
So guys, what are you doing? Also, question: are you bringing the daughter with you into the situation, Bob?
No, I'm not bringing my daughter.
I'm assuming you left her in the ship. So
Yeah, she left her back at the
Yeah.
ship with his wife, who is also here, and with Patricia, who is
And Vin.
also here.
and Vin.
What?
Oh, don't forget Vin.
I mean, hey, he could have just put
Oh,
her in some
yeah.
random kindergarten, so she scares the other kids.
So yeah, you guys see this wooden hideout. You don't see any guards next to it, and it's a whole entrance basically.
Did you take any proof with us of the successful genocide, like the head of the king or something?
Do you want to take the head of the king?
I mean, we need proof, right? Or at
Hey,
least the
they said there
crown.
would be. They said there was more than one person we needed to kill, so we need at least 2 heads.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
this
just
is the
all
hideout.
the fingers of one hand and just say it's from many orcs.
This is the hideout of. So this is the hideout where you know that the rest of the higher ups, which are cult members, are basically planning to do some kind of a ritual summon that would aid in their revolt.
Trickery.
Oh wait, so question: Are we being paid to, like, the knife thing? Is that just for the village, or is that also for dealing with this?
It's basically taking care of the higher ups because, like, this was their capital. This were the main organizers, so they basically paid you to stop the higher ups from the revolution, which turned out to be these cult members.
Oh, so we didn't kill them yet. Okay.
No, the
I
cult
kinda
members are
assumed we are
at
going
least
to the
there's
Grandarians now.
you kill definitely if you wish to have killed. You definitely killed some of them in the city, but this is their cult hideout where some still reside.
Okay.
So these
Alright, so I
cultists
guess-
are orcs.
Yes, or cultists.
Okay, so I
Nice.
guess the idea would be that, like, you know, we don't really have the time to murder everybody in the capital, so we just try to figure out who it was, and then we, kill a bunch.
I kind of assumed we would just fly low with the spaceship and blast them to pieces. But okay.
Because we do actually have a spaceship
yeah.
at this point, so we could have done that, I guess.
I mean,
But
those
I mean,
things
if
are made
it's
out
more
of
fun
wood.
hand to hand.
Some of our
You can just
characters,
burn it down.
yeah, some of our characters might be slightly adverse to actual genocide, though. Like
Nah, it's
mine.
still a burn.
I guess if you start burning the village, but still give the people a chance to escape it, it's a gray zone.
Yeah. I guess
mean,
yeah.
no,
If we like, I'm totally in favor of, like, shooting up the command buildings and such with our spaceship. But if we were literally just carpet bombing civilians, that might be a bit
Oh, I
over
can
the
just
top.
see it.
CJ,
You basically just see Mark just aiming the cannon, trying to destroy the only way out, and you just tell him, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, force of habit."
NES training kicks in.
Yeah.
When we were on the way to assault them, CJ would have held a speech about how orcs are not considered a sentient species. And
Yeah, so we
would
have
be
a
killed like
flashback.
animals.
We are now having flashbacks within flashbacks.
Nice.
Yes.
So yes. Sorry, CT, can you finish off orcs being...
Yeah, they are basically just animals, more pigs than humans. And but if the argument is brought up, we can't carpet bomb them with the spaceship because the Bob's daughter could have looked out of the window and be traumatized. I would
Yeah.
agree to murder them manually.
Also, Vin tells you that they might have various wooden sculptures that might fetch a good price, so you don't want to burn those.
Oh, that's a good argument.
Ah, yes.
That's a much better argument for you, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we have a bunch of wooden statues at our spaceship now, killed a couple people, and now are heading to the hideout. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, everybody can roll me a 1d20, and that's how many weird wooden statues you will have.
I use my advantage of the day.
We didn't even roll yet.
Oh. So wait, what
It
did
is-
you... Yeah, did you say everyone or just one person?
No, everyone. So all four.
Everyone roll a
lead.
d20, is what you
Yeah.
said.
Yes.
A d20, okay.
It's worth it. 19, baby.
Nice.
I have a thing that lets me roll 3d8 instead of 1d20. Oh wait, no, I don't actually. No, that's wrong. I'm wrong. It's 3d4 because it doesn't involve her stats, so it's only 9 I get.
Wait,
There we
what?
go. Yeah, my rolls are very
told you.
wonky.
I told you. He needs a flow. He has so many rules. He needs a flow chart to understand.
It's the first session. I'll get the hang of it.
It's
Wait,
like
wait. So if you force him to roll a d20, he only gets to roll 3d4. But if you force
Yes.
him to roll a d18, then he can just
No.
roll the d18.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but if I roll a d20 and it doesn't involve my lowest start at all, I roll 3d4. If it involves only my lowest start, I roll 3d6. And if it involves a start that is both my lowest and highest, because all of my starts are equal, then it rolls 3d8.
You completely circumvent the advantage system. It's useless on you.
Oh
you can
yeah.
reroll one of the d8s, I guess.
Yeah, like a
Nah.
difference of 1 or 2.
Depends how Lucas wanted to rule it, but I mean, I would assume that yeah, it would just be a difference of 1 or 2. You would just roll like 3d8 twice. But alternatively, another way Lucas might want to rule it would be roll 6d8 and take the highest 3 for advantage or the lowest 3 for disadvantage.
definitely not. Nah, you just reroll, man.
Yeah.
Advantage is rolling a d20 twice and taking the highest, so you just roll 3d8 each time and take the highest result.
That works
Nah.
out for me because the whole point of this is to be average.
Okay. So yeah, you have a bunch of statues in your ship. Like, goddamn, the NPC names are starting to skip me. What is the daughter's name, Bob?
The daughter's name. Just a second. Let me scroll down.
I mean, wasn't his
Oh.
last daughter's name just daughter?
No, it was Baby Shark.
That's not
Yeah.
Bobina. Nice.
I don't have the name for the daughter.
Feel free to give her one right now.
Margaret.
Well,
Nice.
isn't your wife Margaret?
I don't have a name for a wife either. I have a daughter and a wife.
Okay, we have 2 Margarets on the ship then, I believe. I think your wife's name was
Maybe-
Margaret.
Okay. The daughter could be Mildred.
Nice.
Mildred. Okay, so yeah, Mildred is back on the ship playing with the wooden statues she got. As you 5 had gathered where the cult was heading, follow them, and right on the entrance, Elodie says she has an idea, runs off, and there's now 4 of you, and you can hear very low trembling chanting coming from inside the cave. As Bob, I believe you're a superhero, right? Not a mage. You can't sense magic.
Yeah, I cannot sense magic.
Yeah, so none of you have a chance to try to investigate this magically. You just hear some low voice chanting.
The
And
beasts are preparing something quickly.
and
I,
two of you
quick
don't believe
question.
three of you don't believe magic, which
Yeah,
means
that's true, but didn't you say before that Doria was with them?
Yeah.
yes,
She's a
Doria
mage.
is
Doria
actually.
tries to give it to us in a way we can understand.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to ask her anything? Because you can, but she doesn't speak out too much. She does kind of try to stay back and follow Marky's lead most of the time.
We are talking about the hawk lady that's in love with Mark,
Yes.
right?
Yes, she's Doria.
Hey, Doria, buddy, you know this scam stuff? What are they
Buddy.
doing inside of that?
You see her grab her heart in pain as you say, buddy, but she calms herself down. I mean, I'm picking up some chanting and either they're having a festival, singing, or doing a summoning. I mean, they're probably using some kind of weird technology to teleport a monster in.
Alright, that makes sense to me.
We should be quick. I read in mangas that summoned monsters from a place called Earth are especially strong.
So do you guys head into the cave? What do you do? Like, the cave is entirely wooden. It does go into like the roots, but it, as far as you can see, it's entirely made out of wood.
While I go in, I want to analyze how quick I can burn this shit down.
The wood is pretty old, but it seems to be a rainforest, so it's not exactly dry.
Wait, so the cave wood is still alive?
Yes, it's an entirely alive tree.
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah,
seem
assume
like
they
it's
killed it.
carved in. It seems like it was grown out, like it was grown in such a way.
Oh yeah, the orc technology, I forget.
Yes. So CTA in front, everybody else following, I imagine?
By the
Yeah.
way, my minions are like my spider is climbing on the wall next to me. So it's
Alright. Very well. I would don't take off HP. I would imagine you have had it summoned beforehand a long time ago. Just I will need an insight check from you, CTA. As you walk, you accidentally pull on a vine in the ground that actually was made almost like you would have a string for a trap. As from the top of the tree, a coconut falls straight for your head. Roll me athletics. You don't manage to dodge in time as the coconut hits you for... Jesus Christ.
Hey, defense, man!
Five
Killed.
bludgeoning damage.
Killed in the first session.
5 bludgeoning damage.
How much?
5 bludgeoning
Okay.
damage.
That's fine, we have loads of HP.
Yeah, but that's a coconut. I didn't expect a coconut.
These
That is a pretty bad
barbarians!
way to die.
Do I have a dent now? Hey, guys, did it leave a dent?
Well, it presumably left a dent in your brains.
I don't have
I'm
a
not here.
brain.
I'm not here. I just imagine Elodie somewhere else in the forest being like, "I'm not here." Yeah, Bob, any answer to that? But is he going to still be leading up front into charge into the caves, or anybody else want to take?
Are you okay, man? Are you okay? Okay. Like, are you feeling good?
Well, good is an interesting question. I haven't felt good in a while.
You have dent. I know a repairman. Like, he will knock this dent out. You know, it will be really cheap. You know.
I will definitely take you up on that offer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everything will be good.
You are
Actually,
a true
if
friend,
you want-
fisherman.
Oh, Marky just like out of nowhere just begins to shimmer. He's still a massive robot, and whenever he moves, it makes noise as if a massive robot was moving. But now he's slightly more translucent.
Nice.
And he begins to move inside the cave.
Be careful of
so-
coconut traps.
Yeah, Marky, if you're heading forward, give me an insight check this time. As you head out and you see openings start to form and various tables, some candling, which quite weird. I mean, inside a wooden cave. But there's really not a lot of metal here, which feels really unfamiliar to you. As everything that you would like use rope or string for, they just used vines, and instead of like bending metal, it seems like they have grown out trees to do the job. As if
Why is it a GM?
I don't know why you rolled for just privately, but for others, Marky rolled a 10.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it is a
cool.
GM roll for some reason. Okay, never mind.
So with a 10, you take a few steps, you hear the chanting, and I imagine you're trying to sneak towards it. But as you step on one of the planks in the floor, the plank goes down and the other side of it goes up straight towards your face. I need an athletics save from you.
Jesus Christ, I'm
We
glad
had
that
the-
never came along.
We had the robbers from Home Alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. You make the save, and you take only half damage, which is 1 bludgeoning. As it basically squashes your nose in a little bit and goes back down. As the cultish voices are getting louder and louder, and there seems to be an opening to some kind of a hall, and you can see almost like yellowish and reddish flashes of light in there. All 4 of you, so me for Daria, but may you roll insight. Perfect. Yeah, I don't even need to roll for Daria. Bob, just give me a roll on insight to see in case you get a nat 20 as well. But I don't know.
Just a second. The insight, that was okay. So it's just 1d20 for me.
Yeah. Carolus, I need you to roll a 1d8 now for me.
Bum.
You can distinguish clearly 5 different voices. Like, there's at least 5 voices of orcs.
Oh, so can I assess them as the stinking animalistic orcs grunting?
Oh, yes, definitely. These are like uncivilized, still living in wooden shelters, acting like they know technology, but uh, realistically don't even know how they are attempting a teleportation with only wood.
Yeah, I hold up 5 fingers because I'm a robot with fingers. Boring. But and point in the direction to the others. Should we sneak up on them or just start blasting?
We can like communicate with them, you know.
That we are here to kill them? What's the point of communication? Do you think they know where more wooden statues are hidden?
Well, maybe they do. You know, you can never be sure.
That's a good point, but we should interrupt their weird teleportation technology. I'm not confident that they will succeed in it, but if they cause a nuclear explosion by rubbing wood against each other, that would be bad for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So quickly, my friends. Let's go forth.
So, question: you're just gonna jump in and start blasting?
Now we wanna interrupt them and talk to them, but not immediately attack. How I understood, right? But we wanna them to notice us and know
Yep.
that we are trouble.
So you walk into the large area, making your presence known. You see the 5 orcs dressed entirely in what seems to be wooden armor with swords. They have a circle where each of them have a sword held up in the right hand, and with the left hand they're holding the other person's sword, the tip of it.
So
Making such
circle jerking. I get it.
pretty much. And you see this weird yellowish reddish flying bulb in the center of them that seems to be pulsating as they see some of them notice you come in and they start chanting faster.
Don't let them hit the cookie. Don't.
God damn.
What?
Yeah, initiative time, or are we still in theater of mind? Like this looks like the technology is working as intended.
You can have, so there's 5 orcs. You can have we will roll. Let's roll initiative. Yes, and Elodie, feel free to do so as well.
Yeah. By the way, did nobody of us notice that he's missing, or
No, you noticed. Just
didn't care?
ran away so fast, couldn't do anything.
I need a token.
As Marky sees the thing appearing in the middle, he says, "Oh, good, more lamps for the slaughter." And yeah, he does say it in like a weird voice. I think I'm gonna have to now I'm gonna have to work on voices again. God damn it! Why have I made this character this way?
Yeah.
You should
So-
just use like a really shitty voice changer.
No.
Yeah, like your.
Fuck.
Are you guys actually hearing that, by the way, when I use it? Is it working?
What? You use it?
No.
So
No,
far, we
okay,
didn't
wait
hear.
a minute. Let me see. I need to adjust the settings in Discord, I think.
Oh, the creepy woman.
Output, yeah. Wait a minute, where is it? Where is it?
Marky, is Marky's rolls only broken for me?
Nah, yeah, they are broken for me as well. I'm just
Oh.
gonna
I see a purple
do,
bar.
Here we go.
okay.
Shitty voice changer activate.
No.
Did you
I'm
talk?
so
Or did they-
Go back. Go back. No.
But the thing is, I
Oh my
can
God.
speak in my normal voice out of character, but if I speak in character in that voice, you will know when I'm speaking in character because I can't do a female voice otherwise.
And that's entirely fine.
Come on, don't be a hater, DM.
God,
It looks
no.
fine.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You can use I'll survive.
Woohoo.
Bob,
Oh my
I also,
God. Okay.
Bob, I also need initiative from you. Well,
Okay, I'm just gonna look at my speed and do this manually.
Yeah, by the way, the initiative tracker thing is there, but my character token thingy is not in it. So I can't add my thing.
Once.
You need to
Wait,
pull in
what?
your
Oh.
token.
Oh right, wait, I've not added my token on this.
One
screen.
second. Wait, actually.
There we go.
One sec.
Wait,
One sec.
Am I down?
Actually.
Oh, he didn't upload my
Wait, am I down?
token.
Another pro of the
Okay,
new
am I
of
wrong?
the cool sheets. Initiative works perfectly fine for me.
Huh.
It's just... No, it
One
is.
second. One second. Actually, I have a map for this.
Cool.
Here we go.
Did you say it's so surprised? Okay. Ooh.
So do I add my token or not?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm not here.
add a token and just put them in the corner. So you guys can come in from anywhere from this direction.
I guess that kind of looks like a doorway.
Yeah, probably almost like a balcony. As there's 5 orcs below. Yeah, so I turn, and Elodie I don't see. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, here, found you.
You need to delete me and add me new because we switched maps. I don't see my turn.
Yeah, feel free to add yourself again. You meant
his thing's not.
Yeah,
in the turn
delete my
order.
turn in your turn order.
I did.
Oh.
What do you mean? Yeah. Huh.
I don't see cards. Oh, now there's 2 of him. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
They should not do stuff at the
We've
same
got
time.
three different people with 15.
Wait,
I
how much?
should also
How much
see-
Bob did roll? Oh, wait, did Bob roll a 6?
No. Let me roll for everybody. You can count for the 6, but
Is your speed 0?
it should be -1.
Yeah, like
So it's 6 minus 1 or 5.
No.
Wait, no. I'm lying. That was
-4. My speed is 3.
Yeah, no. I looked at your insight from previous. I still need the.
Yeah, I rolled.
Oh, a 1.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. So yeah, surprise round as they are still chanting. There's a yellowish ball in the middle of them, and they seem really confused. Like not even confused, scared. So, CTA, you're up.
I'm the first. Okay. I need to read how my abilities work again. Yeah, I will definitely terraform, so I guess I can roll it. 4 hex. Can I place it between hex, or is this just I
You
have to
can
choose
have
it, like-
with your terrain converter. You can have like spots, if that's what you're asking, or do you mean can you stack them?
No, I like with 4 hex. Can I hit 5 creatures? That's basically my question.
No. It's no. You have to use 1-on-1.
Okay, yeah, I place my hex below the 4 furthest ones, and I choose flames. Let's see how good this jungle would actually be.
Cool. I think I'm not totally sure what's happening. What's 10-0? Is that 100 or just 10?
That's the DC. Like in the text, it's a strength save DC of 10.
So what's the 0 about?
The 0 is just because I can't choose nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have these ones
Was it?
with flames.
No, it was athletics DC.
Yep.
moving into fire. Well, they will just take the damage. I assume.
Yeah, they
Oh,
will
cool. So
they take the damage when they start their turn.
And
yeah.
with
But
my-
also, if they do the save, so they do the save now, and if they fail now, they take the damage,
Yep.
and then at the start of their turn, they also take the damage
Yes.
without a save.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's
if
what
they
you've
start,
written.
yes, so they roll the 7, meaning they all take 4 damage, and at this, well, not all, the ones in the flames, and the ones who are not, the ones who start their turn in the flames also immediately take without a save, because they make the save when they move into the flames. So if you're inside the flames, you don't have a second chance to save.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just assumed that they start taking damage when that turn starts, but that's perfect.
Yeah, I mean the way it's written there, it sounds to me like everyone who starts their turn takes
Yep.
the damage without any save.
Yeah, no, that is entirely correct.
Mm.
Cool.
Because they basically entered the fire right now as they start screaming, since they have wooden armor, their armor starts setting on fire.
Nice.
Yeah, with my second action, I shoot the guy closest to us with a gun. Pew.
There, as you get ready to shoot, there is a slight problem. The fire reacts with the orb in the middle.
Oh.
As you see the fire almost absorb into it. Suddenly there's a large flash. As a huge fire demon spawns immediately from.
Okay, I take my shot back. I shoot the fire demon.
Yeah, the orcs fly out towards the walls.
Oh,
As
nice.
this thing grows, and it's gonna take his turn immediately after you, so feel free to take your shot.
I still have my nano spider. Doing
Alright, that is correct. Sorry, so that's 11 to hit. And he rolls a 12, which is just above. So your shot hits him, but doesn't pierce his skin.
And
As you see him start wrangling his chains in anger.
Spidey crawls up. Perfect distance for one action movement and fights him.
Roll the attack.
It's not itself, it's this.
He rolled a 12 again, so you do hit this time. As you stab into his ankle, I guess? Or something.
Toe.
Achilles.
One of his
Yeah.
toes.
As you stab into him, you deal 8 damage.
Nice.
And that's it. That's my turn. Guys, this looks like the teleportation worked. This definitely looks like a shul boy from Japan. They summoned.
Classic isekai protagonist.
It's now his turn, and everybody within 2 meters of him do take 1d10 burning damage. So that will be including your spider and this one. Yeah. So with a 1d10, both the orc and the spider burn for 5
No save.
HP. No save. It's just a passive surrounding effect.
Did he fully absorb my flame, or is it still
Yeah,
burning
it's
for?
like no. The funny thing is, he absorbed your flame, and as he spawned, now there's just flame beneath his feet. But he doesn't seem to mind it, as he's himself on fire.
Yeah. Seems like a fire demon might be fireproof.
How does the wood look? Like how resilient?
Below his feet, it is smoking and it is slowly catching fire. It's spreading. He spins one of his chains around his head, and he does. He has it prolong itself, and he does like a swinging motion towards all three of you. So I need an athletics save from all of you.
Why is this athletic? Not
Sorry.
defense?
Because it's a dodging save. Sorry. She would have been with you. And let me roll her speed. I forgot to add her completely. Well, yeah. So she would. Why is this?
This
There
is
we go.
bullshit. I min-max for defense, not for athletic.
Ha!
Athletic should be active.
This is why I min-maxed for every start.
What's the opposite of min-maxing?
He maxed them in.
You average.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is. Yeah. So athletics from everybody, but the save is only 6 or above. So
Yeah.
never mind.
The spider as well,
Okay.
or only the further one?
Sorry.
The spider too?
No. The only ones who are above there. Like the spider is below the chain at this point.
Nice.
Counter attack.
Marky, I give you 2 options. Either you can try to make a strength save against this demon and stop his chain completely, or you can use your nat 20 to help somebody else save. And let me check for
Wait,
Doria.
from what direction is he swinging? From right or left?
He's swimming clockwise. So
So if
So
he
the first
holds,
person he's hitting is
Yeah.
then
Mark.
he saves everybody, right?
if
no,
he makes a
he's
strength,
dodging. Yeah.
no, with a nat, I'm allowing him to make a
Yeah.
strength competition against the demon to try to catch the chain. You're gonna take damage, but you're gonna stop the chain. Like he's not gonna be able to use it. You're gonna have his chain grappled because he still has another action remaining.
He do seem awful strong though, don't?
Yeah, he kind of looks pretty strong.
Then again, couldn't I technically like rocket boost into the chain?
Since it's a reactionary thing, not really. It's between basically using your pure strength to catch it.
Oh yeah, right, because this is an action. Fuck.
Yeah, it's his turn.
I get a free reaction, but it has to be an action.
Huh.
Okay, yeah, I guess I would try to just push away maybe Bob, let's say? Or actually, I know...
Bob made the save. The only one who didn't make the save is CTA. So if you want to save, it would be his ass.
Shit. Bam, yeah, I'm gonna have to save his ass, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to push him away.
Yeah, so you push him away as the chain doesn't hit any of you. You see him swing around as he makes a little loop and he throws it at Bob. Bob, I need an athletics save from you.
I mean,
Yeah.
this one, I actually can use the rocket booster zone if I want to. But that is not really that much for me to do around here. I can basically give you advantage and a whole bunch of stuff, but I guess... I mean, it's the beginning of the combat, we'll see later.
Yeah.
Oh, he had
Should
a
I-
13.
Should I use my advantage? Let's use it. You said it is hitting me with a metal chain, right?
He basically made a loop at the end of the chain and he's trying to catch you in the loop. Like he's trying to wrap the chain around you, basically.
It's a lasso.
Yeah, let's try the advantage. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and that barely saves as How do you dodge as this chain tries to wrap around you?
Hey man, that's not cool, you know. You know. I probably slept with your mother, but that's not a reason to attack me.
He tilts his head almost like a dog and just growls in confusion. As it's Doria's turn, and she looks towards Marky. What do you do?
Oh shit, this also reminds me. Am I actually... Is the chameleon thing still on? Do I need to use an action to remove it, or could I have done that before combat began, since we were...
I'll allow you to do it before combat began because you presented yourself towards them.
Oh yeah, right, that's bad. Okay, well, I guess we can try to flank him. Combat tactics.
You do know I don't rule on flanking in D&D terms.
I know, but
Yeah,
like...
the flanking will only help because he won't be able to use his chain whip at the same time for all. But yeah, so she has... So do I go array on the other side and... Do I attack or do I only circle him?
Oh, just circle him and keep him busy.
Very well, so... Attack...
Shit, I did not check how much athleticism she has. Okay, she has
Yeah, she can... Well, speed. She can move 7 hexes, so with 2 actions she's able to... She kind of circles around, and since she's a flyer, she's not really obstructed by these obstacles. So she just flies around behind him and starts shouting, "Hey, big guy, don't hurt me, but look at me. As Elodie,
Yes.
doing your thing, you see bright flashes next to the tracks as you know the fun has started and you're about to jump into it. But not this turn. On the next. You're up.
Alright,
Marky.
So seeing how poorly the things that, you know, hang out around him are doing with the fire shit, he's just gonna fucking blast him with his lasers, I guess. So
what does he roll?
So I think it's only an accuracy from me, I think. Well, he would roll defense. Yeah, he would roll defense.
Okay. He got a nat 20 on his defense.
Oh.
As you shoot the laser, it goes into one of his nostrils and out back the other one, straight back at you. Now roll defense against your own attacking roll.
Oh, that's rough.
Fair. No, that's not fair.
Now roll 10.
Oh no! I said it as a static damage, but I don't know if I should just do it so it has at least some rolling in it. I don't know.
Well, I asked you if you wanted to roll, and you said static, so you take static right now.
Nice.
Oh wait, so I take a total of 21 damage from the cost and the attack.
Holy shit, that's a good attack. 21.
No. Like the attack costs.
Oh, I see.
So-
Right, holy shit, yeah, that's
no, is it
unfortunate.
a 7 or 6?
I believe it costed 7 and it dealt 14.
Yeah, okay, so that's 21, yes.
14 is actually still really good damage, though. Okay,
Yeah,
admittedly,
but-
7 is a
Well, not
big
if you
cost.
No.
No, that is true.
So as you are hit by your own laser, you stumble a little bit. You still have your second action as the demon starts giggling at you.
Actually, no, I only lose. I lose 5 less because I have the thingy with the first round stuff costing 5 less. I think from the.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, so I I don't lose 21 HP, I just lose 16, guys. Fine. Definitely wouldn't kill anybody else. Like, I'm just gonna do the same thing again. Fuck it. This was
Very well.
Okay, I'm just gonna try the specific roll now because I
Yeah.
Oh.
never mind.
It didn't work.
Wait, so you have to do a roll, right? You have to actually.
/R.
No,
you don't. You
if
don't
you're
need
doing a
to do-
macro, you put it in double square brackets instead of
Right,
typing
I
slash
forgot.
R.
I forgot about that.
Is now really the time to be figuring that out?
I know. I did not test. Oh my god, that's.
Yeah, this is why I have like a whole bunch of these macro things tested in advance.
Wait. No, that's not an actual.
So wait, but
I spent like 2 hours today sorting out my macros. Maybe not quite that long, but like
I'm
a
just
long
gonna try
time
it again. No, okay, that is a nat one.
so that is a nat one.
Oh no,
Okay,
that
well,
means he
then I'm gonna
literally
use my
doesn't.
So-
advantage, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna take the 12.
Actually, no, wait. I have advantage just default because I attacked the same target twice. So yeah.
Oh,
that's
cool.
actually the thing.
Is it a part of the same ability?
Yes.
Okay, so
Nice.
yeah. This time you shoot between the nostrils as he the 12 does hit. As you hit him for 14 damage, you see his back, his head kind of tilt back from the head, but it immediately goes forward, facing you. As through the nostrils, he just puffs out some smoke. It seems like you're definitely doing damage, but this guy is pretty large.
If it growls at me, I'm gonna growl back louder.
Yeah.
And that's the end of it.
Legendary action.
Oh,
He makes an intimidation growl, and I need everybody to roll me a wisdom save. Not wisdom, sorry, knowledge.
the very first enemy we fight at level 1 and he has legendary actions. I can see this is going to be a long campaign.
10 was the threshold.
Oh boy.
How does CT have both knowledge from int and knowledge from con?
Because it's a con man. Yeah, one is for Spider, one is for CTA. It's just
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So both of them failed. And we're still missing. Oh no, we're not missing anybody. Oh, Doria. Sorry. Yeah, I rolled for GM, but she rolled a 14, so she does make the save. So CTA, neither you nor your spider can make an attack against this creature on your next turn. As it's now the orc's turns, this one is gonna climb towards. Actually, yeah, both of them gonna climb towards Doria, and they're gonna make a single attack against her. So, this roll out here will be Doria's defense, as they swing at her with their wooden swords, and so she has a 17 on defense, and on their attack they have a 12. So she actually gracefully dodges both of them, but although her body moves gracefully, she squeals in shock and fear. This one is gonna start approaching her as well. This one is gonna start climbing, but since this is a steep one, I'm gonna make him do an athletics check. With an 11, he barely passes, but he doesn't make it all the way through. And this one just barely moves closer.
They look like they want to fight us.
They look aggressive towards you, but like they seem they want to fight you, but at the same time they're scared of the thing that they just summoned.
Huh.
It is now Bob's turn.
Hey man. And I start talking to the big guy. You shouldn't do that. You should really reconsider your choices, your life choices. You really shouldn't attack people like that. We're here to kill the orcs, not you. We have no problems with you. Everything should be fine. This is my first action, and for my second action,
One second.
I'm going.
1 second.
Yeah.
Wait. We didn't make a DC or an attacking roll. It's just straight damage.
No. Yeah.
What's what now?
Yeah. I'm rolling to the,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot at him. Yeah. I didn't want to shoot you, but I again wrote to you and. Sorry.
1 second. Since it was a successful attack roll, a 1d4 and a 1d4 because you reduce his defense. So for 4 turns, roll another 1d4.
Ooh.
For 4 turns, his defense is reduced by 2.
Oh, cool.
And then you roll a 16 to hit with your revolver, as he seems entirely bored, and then you just pull out your gun, just aiming for him. Oh, that's gonna be... Yeah, that's a 6 to defend, as you hit him in between the eyes for 10 damage, as he starts bleeding and shaking his head as he goes from boredom to anger, but his defense staying lowered for the next 2 rounds.
Nice.
Yeah, man, you should really focus on some better things, like your big scary demon, like kill the fucking orcs. Yeah, man, not cool at all.
CTA, your turn.
Yeah, as he swung his chain clockwise, do I have any indication that he can only swing it clockwise?
No, it seems to be just his preferred direction, but you cannot make... He seems to be freely able to swing from either side.
Okay, then I can't attack him, so I'm still ulting and creating foam barriers on the left and on the right side of us.
Yeah, can you describe visually what is happening so the others have an indication?
A small tube extends from my buttocks, like the stinger from Cell from there in Dragon Ball Z, and I shoot. When I shoot it, it looks like the things you shake and then party stuff comes out, like these small strings of foamy spray. But when I hit the spot I'm intending to, it hardens and extends, and it looks like building foam, if you know what I'm talking about, the foam where you put windows in place with and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it extends to a hex wide, the droplets they shoot out. And I'm quite
so basically they're now blocking the pathway for the chain.
Yeah, and I want to try this. If I want to see how hard it is for him to squish through.
All right. Roll the HP for.
It is 90 each. So, yeah,
okay, so each of them have a 19 HP.
That's for me, and my spider retreats to here and attacks the orc next to me.
Yep, very well. The orc rolls his defense. It's a 6 to defend against a nat. Yeah. So that's 7 damage as... One sec. Yeah. As the spider is able... How does the spider down the orc?
Like it bites him. Oh, did I catch my mic? No, my mic is never.
No, you're good.
It bites him into the belly, and its whole half of its body buries itself into his intestines. And when the orc falls to the ground, it jumps back out.
Yeah, so this
Epic.
orc has fallen dead. Is this the end of your turn?
Yeah.
The fire demon growls. His foam that has appeared around him seems to be limiting his movement as he tries to place his footing, but his feet start to get stuck. Everybody around him, so these 4 hexes will take fire damage of 1d10 for being next to him, but they only melt a little. It doesn't seem to damage them too much. So instead, the creature uses his chain against Bob again, as he turns it into a lasso and throws it onto you. So I need an athletics save once again from you, Bob, as he got really pissed from your boring talks.
Huh.
It doesn't seem
No
into
joke.
harpy.
He had advantage on that attack. He both times rolled an 8.
Huh.
So you managed to matrix dodge it out of the way, and angrily you see the beast. Bonus action. His back explodes, sending a dust cloud around towards your area. So for this next attack, you do have disadvantage on your defense. Not defense, on your saving check, as he does throw the chain again. As he really is keen on getting you.
Huh.
So Bob, I need an athletics with disadvantage.
Shit.
It is
Fuck.
I can say it straight out. He rolled with advantage, and he only got an 8 again. So you only need with disadvantage.
Aw.
Roll another one
Let
just to
me
see
look-
if it's not in
yeah.
that one. Yeah, you're fine. But with a 1 through the smoke, the chainer finally manages to snap you. As he pulls you in, you start flying. The chain loosens up mid-air, and he punches into you while you're mid-air. You're gonna take... That is not a lot. You only take 8 fire damage from the fist as it hits you. As you crash into the logs here, I need another athletics save.
8 fire damage. 8 damage, right?
It depends on your next save, because this was 8 fire damage, but you also might take from bludgeoning. Yeah.
Oh.
You also take 10 from bludgeoning from hitting the wall.
Shit. Hey man, that's entirely not cool. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. We can actually
One
have
sec.
a drink.
One sec. As you're saying that as you're flying towards him, as he hits you, you crash into the wall. For the hit is strong enough that for half a second, your thoughts scatter, as you have to collect yourself as fire, smoke. It takes a second for you to collect your thoughts. Right next to you, do see CTA and Marky in battle, seemingly about to rush to help, or at least fight whatever's in front of you. You don't see Elodie anywhere, as you're vision focuses through the smoke of the bastard that just punched you as the fire demon laughs. That's the end of his turn. As Doria shouts, "Do I fight these orcs or do I attempt to withdraw the demon?"
Withdraw, she means distract.
Yeah, like some probably.
Or is she a Pokemon trainer that can pull him back to the ball? That would be cool.
Or did she say withdraw or draw?
No. She's basically asking, does she try to attack the orcs or does she try to attack the demon?
Well,
Attack
they don't
the
seem to
demon.
be all capable of undoing this teleportation thing.
So what do I do?
Command your girlfriend, Marky.
Shut up. Just track else. I don't care.
Sorry, did not hear you.
You just crack their skulls.
The orcs.
Yes.
She looks at the orcs, and you see her place 2 fingers on her head, like Professor X, as she seems to focus on one of them. Suddenly, she looks back at you and says, "Oh my god, they probably have no brains. Mental attacks don't work on them."
I said they are animals.
They're way
As-
too retarded.
As she's gonna use her second action to escape up here.
Good job.
As she does, suddenly, you guys hear a strange sound. It choo choo as a train with Elodie at the steering wheel flies in. It would be a bit longer.
What's up, bitches?
I scream as I enter.
Oh my god. Yeah. The train crashes straight into the fire demon, and Elodie, roll me 40-20.
Oh boy, okay, 4d20. 4
As-
times 3. 12.
Well,
12. Does this, the question is though, do you rely on my driving skills? As in, start.
wait, I guess yes. Yes, actually.
Cool, okay. Doesn't matter which stat it is because they're all equal. So, yeah. /R. What was it? I said 12
12d8.
d8.
Oh,
Cool.
Jesus.
55.
As
Good
the
roll.
train crashes into his chest, bounces off onto the other side. You deal 55 damage as the beast screams as his ribs are visibly pierced and broken. Parts of his meats are hanging out. The train's front is broken. It's basically a locomotive, but as far as you
Awesome.
can tell, still fixable. And I'll say you still have your one of your actions, Elodie.
Nice, okay. Well, in that case, before I take my action, I'm going to use a free action, which I can do once every minute, I think it is, to use this thing. Free action to stow an item. So, the train that I am driving disappears. Literally just vanishes instantly. And I just land where it was, on top of these, I don't know, wood or whatever's here.
Roots. They're most likely roots.
Yeah, cool. And I land in a pose like some kind of anime girl type thing, you know, with the V sign things or whatever, and it's just like, help has arrived. And then, after that, I will heroically run up to the high ground, and by run I mean jump. So I am going to use my action that I have left, and do I also have a bonus action or not?
Wasn't your... Oh, it's a free action. Yes, you would have your bonus action as well.
Yeah, cool, okay. I used both my bonus action and my action to move, because that is a thing I can do. So, and when I move, my speed is treated as being higher than it actually is. So my movement distance for 2 moves is 24 meters. So yeah, I'm gonna just jump all the way up over to the safety of the corner.
Wait, don't want to get behind the wall?
No, because he'll just swing the thingy at us.
No, because these walls are basically protecting.
Yeah, if you stand here, he shouldn't be able to hit you.
So that's 22. So that's 24. I can't even see the thing goes off the top of the screen when I do that, but I think that should be. Oh yeah, 12 hexagons. So yeah, 24. Or there. Yeah, I could go there. That works. Yeah. So I after landing in my victory pose, I just crouch down for a moment, then jump and make a massive leap over the heads of everyone to land safely behind the foam wall, which is now directly in between me and the demon. Literally, like, completely 3 hexes of foam in between us.
And Bob.
Oh yeah, and Bob.
Just to understand how we react. This train is not by chance a part of our spaceship for some reason.
No,
Just a random...
you don't know where she got it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But it's still there, right? It didn't disappear.
No,
it's
gone.
No, it disappeared.
It fucking disappeared because I can do magic, except not really, because it's science.
It's like it was never there to begin with.
What the
Was there really a train? Oh, sorry, it was Elodie's turn. And Elodie, this is the end of your turn, correct?
It is, yes.
Marky, it's your turn as you see the fire demon trying to keep what in his guts as he's just holding on to the right side of his ribs.
Right. Okay, I think just gonna shoot a hand. Just basically his hand gets surrounded by a bigger hand, and then a hand shoots out of the resulting cannon. I think it is actually close enough to actually be yeah, no, it's 10 meters, so it's 2 HP, and it yeah, I have nothing to represent it as. That's actually should have thought of that as well. God damn it, I'm clever.
Then you move back and I'll draw you a square.
Yes, square.
Sorry, can you show me the hex again? Which one you're targeting?
It's 10 feet, so this one.
Yeah, so this is your hand now.
Looks like a hand, fair enough. Okay, so that's my first action, and as my second action, I'm just gonna shoot him with lasers. Or actually, no, I'm gonna use the tornado thingy to basically try to pull this orc and the demon in this square and see what happens.
Very well. What did you roll?
DC of 10 plus 3, so 13 DC of athletics.
Alright. The orc makes it, the demon does not. What does that imply?
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the damage, so that's 2d6.
How does that work with my walls? Do you push him into my wall?
It would mean it's pushed into the walls.
So wait, what exactly did this?
Yeah.
He made a tornado or something?
Yeah, can you describe this visually for the other players?
So basically, just like massive ass fucking fans extend from his back and just begin just whirling around. And actually, wait, it might be out of range. This one, actually no, yeah, this is definitely out of range. Never mind, I'm stupid. That's like way out of range. It's 10 meters range. That's 20 meters. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Wait, 1 sec. Yeah, the best. You can hit
that's
her
way
hand.
out of range.
You can hit this orc.
To my stuff having range.
Wait,
Yeah, okay,
so
I'm
is
just
Mark
gonna shoot him with
here?
the gun? Okay.
Is Mark still here in this space?
Yeah, Marky is still here. This is
Oh,
the black thing is only his hand.
Oh, wait,
so
no, that's-
what happened
oh,
to
you
his
didn't roll
token
that.
then?
Okay, I'm just gonna roll. I'm just gonna shoot him
His
with a
token is
normal
still
gun.
For
there.
me,
Is
that.
it? Oh, it is now. It didn't look like
Okay.
it was to me
Okay,
anyway.
that's accuracy of 12. That's really bad.
1 second, because he has -2 to his defense still because of Bob. And he rolled a 20.
Oh boy.
fucking that!
Oh.
So
wait,
as you
is this
shoot
the
the-
whirlwind?
No. His whirlwind doesn't reach, so he just shot the laser.
Oh, right.
So when you shoot your laser, as
It's the gun. It's the pew pew. It's the basic.
it's the basic gun. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So as you shoot the gun, the demon actually catches the bullet in his teeth and spits it back at you at huge speed. So I'm gonna need a defense from you now, as he makes an attacking check against you. Attacking of 18.
Fuck.
And now you can roll your own damage.
Hey, fortunately,
Oh.
that weapon does fuck all damage. So it's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
It does indeed do fuck all.
Incredible rolls, even on damage.
So is that the end of your turn?
yes.
Or can your hand do anything
Oh
or
yeah,
not?
fair enough. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm gonna taunt the demon with the hand. So that's 15 DC of wisdom or insight. Insight, I think.
I need to know because that's different, quite different.
Fine. It's
We're literally talking about a difference of -4 and a +4.
Oh wow.
Am I retarded? There it is. I'm blind. Okay, so it is an.
You're not retarded, you're just blind.
It's an insight. Yes, it's an insight.
It's an insight.
Oh, cool.
So he got a 13.
Okay.
So
So
what does
basically, out of the hand, it just it just
What-
begins to emit a sound. It's like a sort
What
of
was
like
the
a
DC?
feminine sound. It's a what?
what was the DC?
15.
Oh, okay.
It's like a feminine sound just emits from the hand, and it just says, "A weapon of your own making is the strongest one," and basically just taunting him.
Huh.
Yeah, this low frequency screeches that hand is making seem to really annoy it, as the demon seems to prepare to strike the hand. As it's now the orc's turn, this orc is gonna approach Bob while he's in his hole and try to attack him. This one is just gonna be moving around. Yeah, and these ones, they're gonna basically gather up together a bit. But this one is attacking Bob, and Bob, I need a defense check from you.
Okay, just sec.
Against the 17.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
As he's striking you with a wooden sword.
Defense.
This is wood.
And
I roll
This-
it to you again.
this wooden sword, being as sharp as it is, deals 3 slashing damage to you.
Huh. I was sure you were gonna say it deals bludgeoning.
No, it's actually sharp somehow, and it's not like even cut. It seems to have just grown sharp and as a stick, and he just took it off. Bob, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah. So currently, the demon seems to be angry at the thing. There is a orc beside you, and 3 orcs have gathered here.
And so, in that case, I'm targeting the demon with this one. Again, only to you. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. So, can you describe what is going on in the demon's perspective?
From the demon's perspective, he stops in place and his eyes starts gazing off. He starts feeling exhausted. He starts feeling terrible. He wants. He just wants to leave this fucking place and run.
Yeah. I mean, we can say where he is, right? Where he sees himself in.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
at the DMV
So-
line.
So the demon in his head finds himself standing in a DMV line that's like infinitely long.
That is a really
Wait.
cool ability. I love that.
He waits and waits and waits, and then he finds out he's in the wrong line. He takes 13 emotional damage from the roll. As it is CTA's turn now.
So the demon is pretty big, right?
He's pretty big, and mentally he's still angry at the DMV line.
And his head is a couple hex big, right?
Yes, it is.
So if I have 5 hex, I can cover his head in vapor, make him blind.
Yeah, I would say 2 hexes are completely enough to cover his eyes.
Well, I wanna cover his upper body, so we
Okay.
can clearly still target him and attack him, but
Alright.
him being, where are the hexes? Oh, here.
Yeah, with
Okay.
5 hexes, I'm gonna say he has disadvantage and -2 to his attacks.
Cool.
So that's
Cool.
one action. My second action, I will just shoot him again. Bam. Does he have a disadvantage on defense because he can't see the attack or something?
Yes. Not
Yes,
only
yes.
does he... So he has, as I said, he don't only has disadvantage, he also has a -2 to his rolls. Well, yeah, to defense as well. And he also has a -2 from Bob previously. So he has a -4 in total.
Nice.
Okay.
And he rolled a nat 1, which
Oh.
means
Oh,
he has a
shit.
-7 as his roll. As you hit and deal double damage as your bullets pierce into him and you hear him growl. He's barely alive anymore.
Aha! Shoot you! Alright! As my spider climbs over, skirts around. We still have no fighting, right? But it still bites the demon in his butt.
The demon on the orc.
No, the orc next to Bob.
Yeah. So the orc rolls defense. And he rolled a 9, so with his wooden sword, he actually starts
Oh,
fencing
wait.
against the spider.
Wait, no, he doesn't, because I want to use my reaction, which I will put in the thing, because we finally got somebody who rolled something that's actually low. I inspiringly cheer for the little spider, and I need Karalis to say, would the spider, or would CTA rather, be willing for me to help, potentially, because I can potentially make this a nat 1, but, well, a nat 3 really. But basically what I can do is I can make a charisma roll and replace your roll of your spider with my charisma roll, potentially turning the miss into a hit.
Yeah, the thing is that the spider is pretty much autonomous.
Sure, but it got
So
6
she-
to hit, so
Yeah,
this
no,
is
I'm
almost
just
certainly
thinking
gonna
if
improve.
the spider would agree or I would agree. I don't mind agreeing, but this is an
Well,
interesting
for
technicality.
if it makes any difference, the flavor of this ability is that the way it works is that Elodie is basically useless in combat, and by cheering for people in combat, what happens is that they are reminded of how shit she is, and they don't want other people to think they're as useless as she is, so they try really hard to do well.
Oh.
You're better
Well,
than
yeah.
me.
CTA. Yeah. Well, first of all, CTA feels himself superior to her, anyways, because he's an ERT.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, is that? That's not.
Would
technically
CTA
superior.
want to prove that his little mini spider bot is better than her by
Definitely.
itself? Okay.
By the next chance, she will also try to show him that it can drive cranes.
Don't worry about the red box on that macro, by the way. It always shows up red whenever you get any nat ones.
Yeah.
It's not a crit fail.
So it's a 12 on the attacking
It
check.
is a 12, yes.
So it does hit against 9, so Spider
Awesome.
can roll damage. As he fences, and Elodie shouts inspiring words that both inspire the spider and make the orc very confused.
Yeah, it pushes the wooden sword away and penetrates his butt. The damage still counts, right? 6 damage.
Oh
6
yeah,
damage.
absolutely, yeah.
So that's just enough to kill him with a butt piercing. As the orc screams in pain and falls unconscious.
The spider looks cute like those hunting jump spiders in the TikTok video.
Nice.
Yeah. So the demon in his head is still stuck in the DMV line. However, the hexes around him will be affected by his passive. So they will take 1d10, which is just a 2. And that's the end of his turn, as it's Doria's turn. And she shouts, "What the fuck do I do?"
Huh.
Well, just keep the orcs busy, I guess.
She looks down at the orcs. "Oi, fuckers! I don't believe in trees!" As I'm gonna make a charisma roll for her. That's not too good against the orcs. Yeah, the orcs don't believe her at all, and she just flies over a bit above, so she's out of reach, just in case. As it's Elodie's turn again.
Okay.
Now that we are not 8 PCs, the turns somehow come much,
Yeah,
much
indeed.
sooner.
Yeah. Okay, right. Elodie's turn, and there's not. Okay, there are orcs left. Okay, right.
Yeah,
Let me
there's
see how
3
far
orcs
away.
here.
They are on like the opposite side of the map, so might not be able to reach them. That is 30 meters or 28, I suppose. But yeah, no, I can't do that unless I was to use all of my actions for moving. So I don't know what else I should do. You know what? I'll just move over here. Let's see how far this distance is. Where the oh, there's the measure tool. Okay, so that's 16. Yeah. Okay. Question: how much of this is a wall? Could I like jump here and then kick off this to change direction?
Yeah, basically you could.
Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah. I will do that. That's 24, and then another 12 would be...
Does your ability
36.
allow you to kick off?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It explicitly says I can't change direction unless I have something I can bounce off.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So you copied Junior's ability. Gotcha.
So 36 in total. I will move over here somewhere. They are
Alright, into the hole.
Yeah, into the hole.
Yeah, so
Oh,
basically
I just
you
bounced my way over here. Was
Yeah.
it? I think. Yeah.
one more. You were
Oh,
well,
one more.
however
Okay,
you
cool.
wish.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yep, my entire turn is literally just like, yeah, I can't really do anything because I don't have ranged attacks, and also that demon is on fire, so I'm not going to attack it. So I just like bounce around to get back behind the orcs. But I look like very cool doing it because athletical or something.
The orcs immediately turn their heads towards you,
So
and you see them look at each other, and they say, "Metal must be eradicated from here." And the other one nods his head and says, "I agree, brother. Let's eradicate the impurities. All hail wood." Marky, your turn. And you know, this is why orcs hate metal. Transphonians just come in, wreck their shit, and leave. For these orcs, this is the second time this has happened. 6-9 being the first.
Oh, of course, right, because we're on Granbar.
Yeah, our shit catches up to us very quick.
Come on, the queen enjoyed her time.
No, these are not the carnivorous orcs. Actually, the carnivorous orcs are 12 meters tall.
Oh yeah, these are just the regular variety.
These are regular orcs, yeah. That lived on.
Poor guys.
All right, so let's. I guess it wouldn't really count as disruptive if I just randomly, out of anger, started, messing up some of these dead bodies. Probably not. I'm probably just gonna laser the goddamn bugger twice again. Why not? Okay, so
You're attacking the demon again?
yes.
Okay, it rolls defense with disadvantage and and its total modifier is -8. So you hit.
Okay, I do actually hit. Wow, that's surprising. Okay, so it gets still 14 damage.
That is enough to kill him. How do you want
yeah.
to deal the blow?
Alright, so yeah, basically, his head is covered, I assume, in some foam or such, right?
Vapor.
It's covered in vapor, yeah.
Yeah, so basically he just aims like roughly.
regen some of my health.
Huh.
Yeah, so basically you see him take out a flask and chug.
Guys, after that you will have to wait for a bit so I can catch my breath and gather materials from this big guy. He is really flavorful for vodka. Fire demons can produce high quality alcohol.
You can use him to catch firefish.
Yeah. The vodka will be extremely spicy.
Fair enough.
Jesus. GTA, your turn.
Yeah, I would like to look around in this confusing looking room for loot.
Give me an insight.
Is it an action to inside?
I would allow you as a free action. Yeah.
Ooh.
The closest thing you see to anything usable is a short crossbow with some arrows. Probably somewhere around this corner.
Do I see like cabinets, like
No, not
boxes?
really. There's no furniture here.
What would
Yeah,
I?
there were some tables previously, but there's no cabinets. Most of these things are just grown out trees.
This is basically just a whole room. So,
Pretty much.
okay. Well, yeah, I will. Yeah, I will dash over there. To look around further and pick up the crossbow. As my spider will dash over to the opposite side of the orcs. That way.
Very well. The fire demon, you see the fire start pulsating on his back as it almost starts like jumping out of his back to the surroundings and setting them slowly on fire. As this, okay, something like this, but like the surrounding area is being set on fire.
The burning foam doesn't smell nice, but it's not.
No.
much-
It's
Fortunately, not many of us have a sense of smell.
Well, I adapted it just in case.
Doria just looks around confused, sees that Elodie is not taking any damage, just sits down on the edge of the house and starts doing her nails. Elodie, you're up.
Okay, just a sec. Very important that I have in our notes that that Doria is doing her nails mid-fight. Okay, my turn.
Well, she's
Yeah.
a bird. Imagine her nails.
So my first action on my turn is to summon my weapon. I use my pocket dimension again, but I don't have any free actions left for it. It's just the one for now. So I withdraw an item, and the item I withdraw is basically, it looks kind of like a cross between like one of those massive two-handed warhammers and a wrench and a lot of gold. It's like everything that Elodie has except that train. It's very gold plated, but it's basically like a giant wrench / hammer thing. And then I swing this two-handed weapon at the already injured orc in the middle, just bringing it straight down on his head.
Or roll to attack. He has
is-
16.
Darn. Yeah, so he
Yeah,
deflects my attack.
he uses his wooden sword to deflect.
Yeah. I
your hammer.
am pretty durable, but actually really not that good at hitting things.
Yeah, like, you guys seeing her would probably recognize that she's not like... I think she's the only one who would not be trained in combat, right?
Yep, no
CTA
combat training whatsoever.
Is CTA trained in combat? Or would he have like street smarts and
No,
fighting?
just hobby, just from a hobby. Like he was confident because of his like high end body, but he didn't do any combat for money.
Yeah, so I'm just imagining that Elodie, like, she summons this thing and she's trying to look cool, but her attack is like so telegraphed because she's lifting the heavy thing like over her head and just bringing it down, and this orc just like casually holds up his sword and blocks it.
But does she at least call the attack name?
Nah, she doesn't have an attack name. She just like I don't know, just yells something or other wordless cry of victory because she imagines herself bashing his head in, but then that does not happen.
Yeah.
Oh no, lightning hammer of justice!
So is that the end of your turn, Elodie?
I believe it is, yes.
Alright,
Yes.
Mark, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just Mark's just gonna have his hand move over to closer to the guy.
Yeah, your hand scurries away.
I absolutely love that in both this game and the original campaign, Mark had a hand that could move about on its own.
I mean, I did make it because of that. Because it's,
Yes, it's
Uh,
very
you know,
cool.
Since Marky was in the battle Alpha Null, canonically he could have seen a mage with an attached hand, a detached hand.
Oh god.
Fight. So you know, it might be a direct inspiration.
Nice.
potential. Okay, so that's it. That's his two actions.
Alright, it's the Orc's turn, and all three of them are gonna make a triple attack against you, Elodie. So roll defense as all three of them swing their swords as their first action at you. It's only a 12 to hit.
Do they hold each other's
21.
swords while they hit?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Like
Charles?
when the summoning of the demon, do they reach out each other's swords to help them swing?
No, but as they swing, their tips touch. The first attack misses, but they do have two actions, so they're gonna use their second action to do the same attack. So roll defense again, and this time against a 17.
Oh, that is. Oh shit! That's actually a crit fail. Wow, 3 1s.
You
Wow.
have advantage.
Oh yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, I'll use my advantage for the session.
Oh fucking hell! I was excited.
Okay, they still
so
hit. They still hit.
They still hit. So with 3 wooden swords, they deal you 8 slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
But they actually deal me 6 slashing damage.
that is correct. Yeah. So the swords kind of still bounce off of you, but they do manage to make a small little dent into you.
Hey, do you know how much this body costs? Stupid orcs.
Probably
Is
not
it
as
body
good.
gold?
Is it pure gold?
Well, it's not pure gold, it's gilded, but yeah. Literal
Oh,
real
okay.
gold.
The dent
Like
would
the-
make sense if it's pure gold, though.
If it was pure gold, a lot of dents could happen.
Yeah, if it was pure gold, I probably would not actually have damage reduction.
Bob, you're up.
Do I know how long until the fire spreads to me?
It seems to be spreading quite slowly. Mechanically speaking, it seems like it will spread 1 hex a turn, so you have 3 rounds of the demon.
2 meters.
Okay.
Yeah, 2
I
meters
will
around.
shoot. I will shoot at idiot orcs.
Which one are you aiming at?
This one.
Okay, the one in the middle. It's 7 against the 7. It does hit
Oh, nice.
for 4 as you blow his brains out onto Elodie.
So, sorry, man. And for my second action, I will shoot.
The other orcs look at you and the fuck, man.
Huh.
Man, I'm really sorry. I really wanted his head. You know how much our teeth cost out of this godforsaken planet, you know? And years.
They look scared.
Which one is more damaged?
Actually, they're both exactly
Unhurt.
the same. No, they are hurt. They are hurt
Oh.
by the initial fire from CTA. So they are a bit burnt, but they seem to be a bit more than halfway there.
Okay, I'm shooting at this one.
Nice.
And it does hit, and you do kill him as you this time pierce his heart, and he just succumbs onto the ground as their burnt wooden armor does nothing against bullets, surprisingly.
Huh.
Yeah, man,
Hey.
if you come over and let me cut your ears and remove all your tusks and teeth and jewelry, we're good to go, you know?
The orc lifts up his helmet, and you see that he already has no ears, and as he does a smile, you see that he has no teeth.
And then you're useless, I should have killed you.
We're doing so great. We're such a great team.
Says Elodie after doing absolutely nothing to these orcs.
She distracted them. And she did a lot of damage on the demon.
Yeah.
Operation Living Shield.
Yep. CTA, right in front of you, you see a short crossbow with 10 wooden arrows.
Now that I'm standing here, do I see anything more interesting in that vicinity?
I'll allow for another insight check.
Man, why did I was debating because my insight is still so high, +4. Maybe I should distribute my stats. Now I roll garbage.
You see something that charlatans refer to as potions.
As what?
As potions. It's a glass flasks. It's a glass flask of some kind of an orange potion, believe it or not.
Oh, is it in a
You
reach?
should
Do I
bring
need to
them
move
for
for that?
the placebo effect.
Huh.
Sorry, what were you asking?
I still assume I need one action to move to pick those things up, or do I need both actions?
A single action would be enough to pick up both up.
Yeah, pick that up, and then squirm around, and the spider. Well, it's technically after my turn, but a voice recording plays from the spider's underbelly. If you wish to surrender, say, I surrender. What does the orc say?
The orc, seeing the situation, nods. He seems to be keen on surrendering.
Just kidding. As a bullet flies towards his head.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's no way he dodges that. How do you want to kill this last orc?
Yeah, while he says, while he starts to nod, just he nods a little bit down, so only the top part of his head gets blown away.
Huh.
Oh.
He falls down, unconscious, as the fire from the demon slowly spreads again. there doesn't seem to be any cultists left, and assumingly, our job's well done.
Good job, guys. We dealt with the barbaric animals. Let's collect our reward.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Spidey.
Money's money.
Come to Puppy. Oi, 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 oi.
I'm going to scavenge the orcs first. Do I collect
103
anything?
my own.
Are there any valuables that I recognize as a poacher that could be sold on the black market?
Give me a knowledge check, with advantage because of your background.
Come on, knowledge is not my strong suit.
Not really. These orcs are pretty common. You know, there's carnivorous orcs technically on this planet, but killing them is can kind of get you the locals' attention.
Actually, I wrote you without a disadvantage. I wrote something completely idiotic.
Oh,
Yeah,
it only shows me alone. How do you know?
yeah.
Oh, 16. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, a 16, and I'm sorry. Oh,
I just
Yeah.
have other
yeah, I got you.
proficiency
Sorry,
instead
sorry,
of.
I was a bit confused. There's not no. As far as you know, there's nothing realistically too valuable of these orcs themselves. Some weird collectors like their heads, but realistically, the price isn't that large. You can fetch like 5 gold per orc head.
Gold is still 5 gold. Oh,
A
we didn't
taxidermied orc
determine our
head.
starting gold, right?
Yeah,
Rich,
you did.
I have 512 start gold.
I have.
did
Oh, I've
forget.
not even written it down. I have it in my. I have it in the notes, but not on my sheet. I have some amount of money. It's like 100 or something, but that's 130.
Did
But
we?
that's also
We rolled that
irrelevant
in
to me.
session 0, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Must have written.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try
You'll
to
be
take.
able to rewatch session 0 and find it probably.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've got it written down in my notes. So is it Carolus whose money we need to know?
Yep.
CTA has 666 starting gold.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
600.
Yeah. Bob, as you were saying.
Okay, I will try to harvest as much from the orcs to get at least 5 gold.
Yeah. I think it only this one still has its head attached. I think everybody's else heads are gone.
Yeah, that's
No,
what we
I'm
get
wrong.
for always doing
I'm lying.
headshots.
This one also has his head because his butt got pierced. So there's 2 orcs with their heads, but realistically, based on the spreading fire, you can only do 1.
I will take the closest to me and I will move. So,
Alright.
orc head for 5 gold. Do I have to sell it or I can
You will.
convert?
We can't just write it off immediately that you'll be able to somewhere in the middle pick up a person who you'll sell it to. You'll ship it. You'll ship it.
Yeah, because I have connections. So
Yeah,
I have
that's-
517 gold.
Mark, he is actually gonna approach him as he, goes down to the body with his knife with genuine interest and is gonna ask him, "What are you doing?"
Earning money, my friend. Earning money. I have to work for DMV to get exclusive contracts and contacts and people. And once I met this sweet lady that is doing paper mache ashtrays from orchids. So I know she will value this present Well, it's actually a present for 5 gold. It's a steal. But yeah. She will quite value this one.
Oh, nice. I mean, I always wanted to figure out how to harvest as much, to harvest things from the fleshies.
Yeah. I will show you. I will show you the ropes. Just follow me, man.
He just asks him like lots of questions about how to
Oh.
properly cut off human hands and organs.
Yeah, as there's a huge fire demon burning behind you too.
I love that Bob is just like so totally chill about the fact that there's clearly an evil AI like right next to him, just asking him for tips on like cutting up human or living bodies, and he's just like, yeah, that's totally normal.
Well, I work at the
Brilliant.
DMV. Have you seen our computers? We would kill for an evil AI.
Good point.
And we escape after I cut the head, and I explain him how it should be cut.
Yeah.
Mark just picks up his hand and just puts it back on, like again, like before.
Yeah, so it merges with your body. So yeah, the job's done. So for this one, we fast forward as all of this turns out to be a flashback, as it's just Bob telling the Grand Baran Prime Minister of how they dealt with the whole issue. You're back in his office as Bob finishes his story. Finishing, of course, with him explaining to Marky how to cut off heads.
Key point in the story of that.
As the Grand Baran looks around and says, "Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt as you were telling it. You're telling me there was a demon there. A whole single demon."
Yeah, there sure was one really big demon.
Well, there wasn't a single demon after we were finished with him. There was like 2 big chunks of demon.
Sorry. You're saying there was a chunk of demon too.
Afterwards, indeed.
So there... Huh.
Yeah, it was split roasted like your mother last night, you know, man.
We made a big demon into a shorter demon.
But there still was only one demon.
Well,
There
at
was
that-
only one demon until it was smashed into pieces. Then there was more than one pieces of the demon.
Yeah, multiple
I
pieces
see.
flew.
So there's
from its
now
head.
more than one piece of the demon.
Well, look at it that way.
Correct.
There was one alive demon and multiple dead demons.
So, what did you do with the fire?
We let it burn, of
Dude.
course.
Snap
Do I look
cut,
like a
snap,
fire fighter?
snap cut to a forest on fire and orc screams. Snap back.
But don't worry, we got all the statues if you want to buy them.
I will whisper to Marky, and that's how you boost the economy. Since we burned so many orcs, now their heads will be at least 7 gold.
Ooh.
They're more rare now.
I'm sorry, did you just ask if I want to buy orc statues?
Yeah. Look, I have one here. And I show a statue of a dog. Like it's a statue of these signs you put on at the side of the road for dogs not to shit there. You know, like a shitting dog statue.
This piece, as I work in extremely rare markets, I can guarantee costs at least 200 gold.
Do you want wolves to shit on your in your front yard?
Is it-
If you don't, buy this statue.
Isn't it a war crime to steal from cities that you're conquering?
We didn't conquer a city.
Yeah, we only. Oh wait,
be eradicated.
We
We only
destroyed
raided
this
a city.
civilization.
Wait. What hideout do you mean? There is no hideout anymore.
We attacked the city, and we took those from the city. Then we left the city before not conquering it. Then we attacked a big tree and killed everyone inside.
Meanwhile,
How
snap cut to the city being just on fire.
And
How
important detail: we took the statues before the city burned down. So it's technically
how many
not
statues
war,
we have?
war games.
How like 30?
30 statues.
I have
Okay,
19. How much?
Oh,
do
I
you
have
know?
9.
Yeah, this will be more. About 40.
Okay, now listen
Uh,
here, pal.
You
You're
have
going to give us at least 20,000 gold for all the travel we went
that's
to.
more than one, right?
You can't count gold. It doesn't work.
So what currency we need?
We need one single gold block in the shape of Bob here.
We need
we-
that neoxenoite knife. It is worth a lot more than all of the gold that they have.
We will
probably.
take the knife for taking the job, and he will buy from us all those statues, or I will call my friends from the DMV, from the NES, and I flash my DMV badge, and they will arrest this fella for war crimes. Are we reaching an understanding?
Luckily, Grandbor is not in NES jurisdiction anymore, so your DMV
And
badge
do you
actually...
want it to be under?
We had a hell
NES?
revolution 2 months ago.
Do you want NES ships again sniffing your business, smothering your affairs, looking around you?
So that was charisma for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes a second to think.
Hey, but
Why do I need to buy the statues?
Hey, you don't need
Well,
to buy
you
all
can just. Well, maybe you can give us 20,000 gold, the Xenolite knife, and we can keep the statues. We can give you one statue. If you don't want the statues, it's okay for me.
Oh, and let's do it that way. Just show us where your gold is, and we will just take the appropriate
What
amount.
What gold?
The gold you have.
He takes out a wallet, places it on the table, and opens it up, and there's a single gold piece inside it.
I already assumed he has this fucking powder crystal money shit.
No, he's not that rich.
Well, just
Probably
give us
he has a
Neoxenolite,
stash.
okay? Give us a goddamn Neoxenolite. We promise.
Yeah, give us more of the Neoxenolite.
I don't think he has any more.
Yeah, he specifically
Did
said
say
he
a
never
little bit.
saw anymore.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure he has some more. Maybe I should subpoena his affairs. And we can write Article 25 and Article 23, and maybe I believe Article 16 will block you from leaving this place forever.
I never left this place ever.
I have an idea. How about we just create a bonus, one single bonus for each of us, and we just request one of Grandparent's items. I would like a ranged weapon that uses strength.
What is this strength?
You realize you're gonna get given a javelin now.
I mean, as long as it's a ranged weapon, it's fine.
He looks very confused at all of you. Guys, I honestly, it's not my first time being threatened by a mercenary group.
We are not threatening. We are helping.
No, it's fine. But like, I can give you like 5 minutes to decide among yourselves what you actually want.
I'm fine just taking the knife, to be honest.
We can bargain for more.
Yeah, you
We
are
can
doing
probably
great.
sell these statues with a lot less effort to someone who can count.
Yeah, but we can. Can I take his gold actually? As he put it on the table.
Yeah, you can.
You can take the
Okay.
finger of gold coin.
All
So
his
I have.
gold. And hello.
I
Do you
have
take it with the
500.
whole wallet, or do you only take the gold?
And the wallet.
I mean, he does need a wallet if he doesn't get have gold, right?
He looks at
Okay,
the.
we will pick you some valuables from your place, and we will give you a statue for your services.
I somewhat strongly disagree with that.
And CJ would.
Are you sure about that?
Do you mind if I make a call?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, just give him the ball, Doug. Just give us
Yeah.
our news and let us
shit.
be gone, okay?
I'm not that intimidating at this time.
Yeah, he takes some kind of a communication device, dials in, and you hear it ring as he puts it up to his ear. And remember, he has a sluggish air, so they stick out. So he kind of holds it not right next to his face, but a little bit of further apart. As you hear a voice. Hello, Church of Nata speaking. How may I help you today? As the Grunverin goes, hey, Isai, hey, this is Brom here. I seem to have a problem with some people. They want to take money away from our church.
Oh
And they
boy.
want to take more than one.
Oh boy. We're going to have to.
Right,
Oh,
they
actually,
took
I can
exactly
kill his
the one.
side. I can actually submit his side into boredom.
Hey, I would, CJ would try to interject the call. Can you put him on speakerphone, please?
Yeah, he just puts it on speaker, and you hear the voice. Yes, hello. Who am I speaking to?
I wish to activate my background feed to connect to my lawyer.
Okay,
Oh,
roll me
good man,
knowledge.
how may I help you?
Damn. Fuck.
Turns out your lawyer is an avid supporter of Nada's church.
Damn. Okay.
Like you called the guy, and he's like, Isai, wasn't he one of the guys that helped defeat Alphanol?
Yeah. Is
Can
that a
we kill his side
problem?
at level 1?
Look, if you have to mess with a guy that defeated Alphanol, the only thing you mess with is his dick. That's the most you can do.
Okay. Yeah, but
And Isai is specifically the member that does not have a dick.
okay. Monsieur Isai, is that correct?
That is correct.
You sound way different than in the legends, but it doesn't matter. Well,
What
we
are you
didn't-
talking about? I am exactly as I was always.
I'm pretty sure I heard voice recording of you sounding more naive, but I digress.
It has been 1.5 years.
Yeah, I'm proud of what you did of the Neta Church. We like the new flags you put up and stuff. This might be a misconception. We didn't try to threaten your dear friend, the snail guy, the Green guy. We just encountered,
Honestly, I forgot his name already.
yeah, Braun or something like Game of Thrones stuff. And it doesn't matter. We encountered more difficulties. We had to fight a demon from hell, in addition to slaughtering an innocent village. So we kinda deserve a little bit more pay. We don't even try to force him to buy the statues. It's just a bonus. Maybe they want it or not. But the demon should be a bonus. Don't you agree?
Did you try checking the demon for any money?
Yes, he just had hot pocket.
Damn.
Indeed, that's where he came from. Same nation.
Look, Granbury is. Well, I'm not a guy for money, but Granbury is currently not in a place where they can spend a lot. However, instead of a monetary adjustment, you have a free excursion through the capital of Nata's church of my residence.
Wait, excursion, so we can go. We get
Like
our
the-
ticket for sightseeing.
It's not just sightseeing. You know, maybe I'll be able to repay you once you're here. I might give you some holy water. I might tell you about our Lord and Savior Natus.
Out of character. How far is that space?
Your characters. Yeah, if he gave you the coordinates, you would know it's like 2 months travel.
But we have a spaceship.
Yeah, spaceship with spaceship.
Oh shit!
Like his
And
no.
how
like,
much travel is for him?
The capital is not on Granbury. It's an entirely different planet.
I mean,
Okay, and how much is for him to reach us?
If he's in his residence,
So 2 months. He will need
it
2
should
months
be
to
at
reach us.
least a month and a half. You have a pretty good spaceship.
Okay, so we can kill this guy, loot the house.
I'm still on call.
hey, could you please not listen at our negotiations,
Oh,
internal
sorry.
negotiations? That's very un-Netas-like.
Sorry.
Wait, maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe they don't have loot. I mean, after a revolution, all they have is blood of the oligarchy, right? So, I mean, it's cool. I always wanted to visit Nata's church. It seems to have upgraded quite a bit in the last couple of years.
And
It's
are we
great.
going to get
me and Bud- me and
interesting things?
Hmm.
Some gifts for all our travels. I have a beautiful daughter, and I want to bring her a little souvenir.
Okay,
how the orcs-
roll me charisma as you say that.
Come on, it should be with advantage.
Oh, nice.
As you say that, you hear Isai on the phone go, a daughter, huh? How old is she?
She's 3 years old. If we visit, I will
Oh.
show you all the photos I have. I have like 1 terabyte of information. I have. I even carry her baby teeth around my neck.
She still has a baby teeth. She's free.
If
Just to have them out.
I have no idea how human kids work.
if you come over, I promise your daughter will receive the biggest gift of all.
Salvation.
Well, I don't want. I don't want
Well,
a big
I mean,
gift for
right,
her.
right.
I mean, like a souvenir, something that I can bring her, like a photo, or a photo with an autograph, or maybe a really nice gun.
The Holy Grail or something.
I have a few of those laying around, sure.
Okay, so we will take your deal. We're not going to ask this nice fella here for more than he promised, and you give us souvenirs and stuff like that. Okay?
Sure, that seems entirely fair.
A pleasure to be talking to you. But we might have might take a little more than 2 months because we are usually busy people and we'll try to take a
entirely
mission
fine.
in the vicinity and we will
I
come
always
around.
make sure to leave at least one of myself always at the residence.
Cool for you.
That's definitely in character for Isai, just casually rubbing in the fact that I have multiple bodies.
Yeah, we totally don't mind to just talk to a copy or something. It's fine. We didn't want to meet
Don't
the
worry,
original.
don't worry. We share a mind, so it does not. You're always talking to me.
That's what a copy would say.
I always found it unfair how Manillas can just do that, but I don't want to get into that.
Hey, there's other Manillas that can do that.
Well, Transfunies are not that capable, but no big deal.
Hey, as long as you, at least as long as you have your body, you can always die and refresh yourselves.
Hell yeah, transfers are the best. Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, I got over it. It's no big deal. Yeah,
Yeah, so there's a moment of awkward silence as the Grandbaron Brom reaches out for his phone.
Oh yeah, you have your phone back.
Yeah, he puts it back onto his ear and says, I thank you, Father, and praise Natus. As your praise Natus response, and
Thanks for your
call ends.
wallet. See you later.
He looks at the empty spot where his wallet was.
I will give him back his wallet, but not the gold.
He looks at his wallet. There was one, and now is none.
I wanna give him 2 copper coins. Do we have copper coins in this universe?
Like there exists civilizations that still use copper, still use silver, but they have inflated so much that most of the universe doesn't really use them anymore. But you probably could still have them.
I mean, as a gambler, I pretty much have every currency, just a little bit pocket change, just to
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
fuck with people.
So you can give you can have him copper.
Here, because you're a very welcome customer, here you have more
As
than
he looks
one.
at it and says, "More than one?
Yes.
How many is this?"
As much as your imagination can acknowledge.
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you, sirs. I will make sure that this planet prospers. As you cut back to the rainforest being burned down.
Well, after
Oh
a
boy.
fight,
Wait, we've been playing for one session and we already burned the forest with orcs.
Oh yeah.
This
Off to
time
a
we're
great
moving
start.
faster.
Or they created one disaster. Alright, well I guess yes, so anyway, so where do you have this Neo-Xenolite knife of yours anyway?
Oh, we gave it to your captain.
Oh. So you've just been talking.
Oh yeah, cool. Well, it's good that he's already got that. I guess we can be on our way now.
Oh, but before we go, did he did Vin hand out a ticket or something, like a proof that he took the thing? Like how do you call receipt?
A receipt?
Yes.
Now he just kinda started. He puts his 1 foot on the table and you see that it's entirely squished. He just kind of started driving back and forth with his wheelchair on my leg until we gave it to him.
That does sound like him, alright.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
he doesn't try to keep it for himself. But yeah, but thank you. If you need any more orc annihilation, you know where to call us.
Sure, I still have my 2nd foot. Yes, he puts the 1 down. And we still have a whole nother forest of orcs. Yeah, so I imagine you guys go back to your spaceship.
How do we actually enter the spaceship? Is it landed somewhere? Is it in the orbit
Yeah,
and we have a small vessel to board it?
It probably would be landed. There's Probably somewhere in the city, or maybe even on top of the building. Yeah, probably on
Cool.
top of the building,
But
as
we-
most of them had
but-
landing pads.
We don't have extra vessels or like these survival capsules or something on it. It's just one single spaceship.
Yes.
Important detail.
Yeah.
No survival capsules. If somebody's shooting at you, you're done.
Nice. I mean,
Well,
breathers
not really,
are
because-
done.
Yeah, the breathers, which is like just Bob
And his family.
and his family, and I guess the bird lady as well.
Don't worry.
Vin. Vin is human.
Oh yeah, Vin's also human.
Vin is
yeah.
90.
Oh, come on, he's
Yeah.
old. he reaches destination.
Yeah, as you go to the ship, you're greeted by a Vin cutting a cake for everybody. With the new Xenolite knife, of course. As he's like, "This shit goes through like butter. This cake is a week old and it cuts so smoothly."
What is that cake? Did you make carrot cake again?
Why?
I said,
Uh,
what flavor is that cake?
You
He-
deaf or something?
He looks at the cake, looks back at you, looks back at the cake, looks back at you. Too golden, I tell ya.
Hey, be careful! I see you cutting the plate as well.
Yeah, he's already through the table. Ah, shit. That's what you get for you distracting me. As he kicks your metal shin, but it hurts him more than you.
He kicks.
freeloader.
He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, his legs still move.
He's just lazy old fart.
Margaret just kind of starts putting pieces of cake into plates and says, "Hey, guys, let's not fight. Come on, it's a good day today, right? You got a lot of money probably for whatever you did."
Yes, and I still have the smell of burning old orc children in my nose. Let's
I
celebrate.
can tell.
We don't, that knife. Actually, these people don't really understand money, so that knife that Finn is using to cut the table in half is our reward. Pretty valuable knife.
Oh, I see.
Relax, honey. We got like 6 gold for 30 minutes of work.
We got promised to, visit the main capital of Natas, the free tour, huh?
Oh,
And free gifts from the gift shop.
that's actually wonderful. As she picks up, what was your daughter's name? Remind me.
Mildred.
As she picks up Mildred, you hear, little Nelly? You're gonna go on an excursion. It's
Yeah, it's totally safe. I promise no need to involve your lawyer again.
it's like Shinata World, but better.
Wait, is
Uh,
Nata's planet actually like amusement park? Isai, I would not discount that idea.
That is a good point.
I mean,
I
that's a good
feel
point.
like Isai would have built it first as like
Gate
a
ramps.
very solid church, but just because he likes to have fun, he would then build a skate park, then some
That is
attraction,
true.
and
Yeah.
it basically became this whole thing of being a Natus world.
And once a month,
Nice.
there's Nata's games going on.
That Isai plays against himself. Alarm in the ship starts beeping. It's not an danger alarm, it's an alarm of a new, very important job offer.
Oh, let's go, look.
As Vin hurries up with his wheelchair, you still guys are able to go in front of him.
I will follow Vin and I will continue telling fishing stories to him. And
Yes.
also, honey, we'll have to do one more job and we're going on vacation, I promise.
And I'm pushing Win, by the way. He's still my mentor, so.
Yeah. So you push him towards this hologram table that immediately displays the star map. As well, luckily for you, Bob, the distress signal seems to be coming. It's a bit of a roundabout, but it still seems to be in the right direction, as there is a democratic NES ship sending a distress call next to some kind of unmarked planet.
Oh, these diplomats are bringing a lot of cash. They will probably help us with money, of course. We need money,
Interesting.
and we can actually salvage the ship if it's in bad condition. We can take materials from that and upgrade ours. I know a guy.
Good thinking. Yeah, we should totally rescue them and get rewarded for that.
Yeah, if it's Sharon, maybe. I know a diplomat from NES. She would repay us. Or he, I don't know his gender. He's quite fluid.
There seems to be a wormhole opened right not far from it, which would cut your journey to 3 days towards it.
How convenient.
Very handy.
As there is a voice coming through that basically speaks out as the message is being sent, as it turns on and there's a loud as the message, you hear a voice, bit radio, like radio, what do you call it, like noisy, like
Static.
radio static, yeah, as if there's some interference going on, but it speaks out. We are diplomatic convoy. We are sending open help. We need help. Cuts off.
It's quite weird, right? We are in space travel, and it seems like we are still communicating with radio waves.
Marky, I need a knowledge check from you.
Okay. Knowledge. Wow, that's better.
You have heard this voice. This is a humanoid speaking, definitely a biological life form. And you have heard it in the army, but you cannot put your finger where.
Could be one of the far off cousins.
This is a biological thing, so it's not a transphony. So that's where we're gonna end today.
Oh.
So very goddamn rusty. Goddamn it. Need to get into character. Need to get into finally figure out how to do fucking voices.
By the way, I thought Marky is just how your mother calls you. I thought you're Mark too.
No, he's Marky. That's just the way he reads it. Don't look too far into it.
That was a very good start. Very enjoyable first session.
The flashes at the beginning were a bit confusing, but it worked out fine.
Yeah,
I think Bob is OP with the DMV line.
I actually love that. That was such a cool ability thing to have.
I mean, you're the person who literally ran in before fucking train.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the train is not. That's not my move. That's just a thing that Lucas was like, yeah, sure, you can have a train.
Yeah, why were you away at the beginning? Like, what
to get
was
a train. Because that was not, like I said, that's not one of my items. That's not one of my 10 transfoodie things. Lucas just said you can have a train.
Oh, you saw a vehicle and just pocketed it.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
You
My-
stole
my-
fucking train.
Yeah, my ability is, well, the specific item that relates to the train is that I can take a minute to, like, turn any normal vehicle into a transfoodie item. And then I have another transfoodie item that lets me put my transfoodie items into an extra dimensional space to store them. So that's why the train disappeared. I stored it. I have a train that I can just summon now. Although it is damaged at the moment.
No, don't tell me it's not a cool ability. Come on.
No, actually, at least from the combat perspective, I'm currently loving the dynamics of the crew. So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see where this goes.
I still haven't actually gotten to shoot at anybody. God damn it. It's kind of hard because when your stuff all costs HP, you're always like, okay, well, how if I use this ability, am I gonna prevent more HP loss than not using it?
Yeah. Yeah, those are difficult things to manage. I'm not sure how I would play a rogue transferring. It seems challenging.
Yeah, I didn't get attacked, or I didn't get hit, but I lost almost half HP in that fight.
Oh wow. I lost 6.
Oh yeah, I also lost half my HP, but that was mostly because I just kept hitting myself.
Now, to be fair, that was some good environmental control from you, Carlos. I think, like, he had AoE attacks ready that he couldn't use. You set up the barriers.
Yeah,
Then,
those barriers were awesome.
Then you blinded him. Then he went to the DMV line.
So
was a
much
bad
crowd
day.
control.
It was a bad day for the demon. Then a train came.
Just imagine if you are a supernatural being who has no concept of human weight lines and you're forced to be on one.
This feels like hell. Wait.
It's worse than hell to him because he understands hell. Nobody understands the fucking bureaucracy of
Yeah.
that shit.
When demons die, they don't die. They just go back to hell. So next time when we visit hell, it's just implemented DMV lines all across.
Oh, no.
You gave him ideas.
Oh god.
Yeah, I have a proficiency in bureaucracy, so
Whenever the sinners get to the front of the line, they have a choice of being tortured or going back to the back of the DMV line, and they all choose to be tortured.
So yeah, you're gonna get an offer from hell to be their new goddamn manager.
Okay. Maybe that's why the group from the Dark chapter were asked to go to hell to get Alphanol because Alphanol is stuck in a DMV line. It all connects.
And the entire thing is that they have to do some bureaucracy to get him out.
Yeah, at the end of this campaign, we go to hell and we just find them filling out like hundreds of forms.
It's like, oh no, it's the wrong form. God damn it. Now all the other forms are invalid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my! That actually reminds me that I sorry, I just kind of cut out. I actually recently had to do like something with like a German health insurer. I think I asked Carlos about this because I couldn't understand one mail they sent me, like a letter, and it was literally just like they said in there that it's like you are not legal, you are not insured legally or something like that. Basically meant that you are not mandatory health insurance or something in German. So basically, it's like they meant to say that I'm not mandated for health insurance. But what they wrote is, you are not mandated your health insurance is not mandated. It's like,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know. And in German, it's not the same, so I was like so fucking confused. So yeah, I don't know, just bad wording. Anyway.
Yeah.
That was fun. Send me another pic because for the YouTube thumbnail I used the pirate picture, but it's square, so it doesn't fit for YouTube.
Uh,
You
what?
could
Or
just
should I
crop
just
it.
zoom out of it?
Or stretch it, I guess.
I mean, could you not like crop the picture though, like it'll
Because I think I only have
Typically,
the
it should be
square
a
one.
69 for.
it
Yeah,
should
no.
work. It should work if you crop it though, because you'd still get like the actual skull and crossbones symbol
Yeah, but
is pretty long.
the word is cut off.
Yeah.
Well, the word is. I don't know.
I mean, you can just go MS Paint time.
Yeah, stretch it in Photoshop.
Well, today was fun. Next week is normal, so next Tuesday everybody's there.
Actually, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have time because I'm gonna be on like a thingy, school sport thingy.
Dang.
I will be here though, but
So yeah, I mean, I guess if it's not like a super important session, you can go without me.
I mean, so far it
What do you
sounds
think,
like
Lucas?
we are time skip intensive. Or not.
Do we need like obviously we needed everybody for this session because it was the first. Do we also need everybody for the second session? Do you think?
Not necessarily, but depending on events, it might be just cut shorter
Sure. Yeah.
because they like cliffhangers. Cliffhangers are good.
So I'm gonna get double the cliffhangers.
Yeah. Turns out, Mark is not here to ten.
Gasp.
And he's not even there to deny it.
Turns out he's actually just a Manila that really likes the color silver.
And
He's just
ironically,
a normal black guy.
But
ironically, yeah, that would work.
but what if he was the guy that recognized the voice and he will not be there?
Oh, that's a good point.
Wait,
Huh.
what? Oh
you
yeah,
you recognize the guy, yeah.
At least sort of recognized.
I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I can't do anything. I'll roleplay for that part for Marky, but yeah, that's not critically important.
I mean, yeah, there might actually be like some internet, but yeah, probably not gonna be enough. I don't know.
Yeah, just keep us posted, and that's all good. But I think we can continue with next week.
Right. So yeah.
Cool.
That worked.
Awesome. So next week we're going to play, and you will experience the DMV line.
Huh.
Should I engage in PvP instead?
The second session and you're already into PvP.
Yeah, did we establish how long we worked together so far?
I think it's quite a while, except for Mark, because he joined later.
Yeah, it sounded like
that's where the
years.
PvP is going to be targeted.
I think like I don't know what if you have anyone else has put any thought into backstory at all, but unless anyone has any objections, what I've got in my notes at the moment for my character is basically just she met, like we discussed this a little bit in session 0, but she met Bob and that's how she got a pilot license without being at all qualified to fly a spaceship. And then my thought process was like Vin and CTA would just be looking for like the cheapest possible pilot, and she's got like 0 experience, so she would naturally be like the cheapest one. And also the fact that she has basically infinite money means she can undercut the competition. So they
Just
get
an
her,
intern.
and then her condition of being their pilot for super cheap is that she has to let Bob and his family come along because Bob asked if they could come along because he wants to do something interesting because his job is with working in the DMV. So yeah, she was like, sure, anytime I get a job, I'll invite you along as thanks for getting me this license. So yeah, basically, according to my sort of assumption of how things work, all of us other than Mark would have been there from like as soon as Vin got the spaceship, pretty much.
Yeah, but how long are we talking? Like, how many missions did we go on? Because it's a bit hard for me to roleplay because I don't exactly know how familiar we are with each other.
I was assuming we were like, I don't know, like at least a while together. Like how Mark joined 1.5 years ago, is that right, Lucas? Because
no,
that's when
no.
the NES thing happened.
Less than that, because 1.5 years ago was the Battle with Alphanal, and he
Oh,
only
yeah.
joined sometime after that. So like
Right,
maybe
yeah.
a year, or
A year.
I think a half a year most likely.
Half a
actually.
year, cool. So
That's a
6
long
months
time.
ago was him, and then like before that, the rest of us maybe knew each other for like a year or two or something. I don't know.
So
But
if
yeah,
we,
we the
yeah, if,
point the point was that
Probably three,
we,
since my daughter is 3, and even more than 3 years.
okay,
Since
cool.
my daughter is 3, probably I started looking for more money before she was born.
Cool.
so
Yeah.
then we are pretty close. For PvP, there should be a reason then, I assume, or we already have a reason for PvP in that time.
Mark asking questions about how to dismantle a human.
Hey, he's just really curious. He just wants to be friendly, okay?
But a moment of silence for the harpy lady. 3 years in the friend zone.
Yes, it's very good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I still don't actually know how I'm gonna play him because it's basically like imagine if you were just somebody controlling a robot, okay? And then somebody just comes up to you and starts saying how hot your robot body is. You'd be like, "The fuck? This is just a fucking fighting suit." You can't compliment. It's like if somebody went to your tank and he was like, "Man, this tank is so fucking hot."
No. You don't
Listen.
understand. It's like women finding people attractive in uniforms. Guys in uniforms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mark, I can just imagine Mark talking to like Elodie about that, and it's just like, can you imagine someone saying you're hot because your tank is hot, and she's just like nodding along, like, yeah, that checks out, yeah.
Did you see the girth on that cannon?
Oh god, yeah. Oh.
Technically, tank is a land vehicle, so yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All
That's funny
terrain
item.
vehicle, if you know what I mean.
God damn.
Oh.
Okay, so you've basically just been like together for 3 years or something?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. So like I guess that means that since his daughter is 3, like that we were together, like he literally just had a baby, popped out of the hospital and it was like time to go fly a spaceship.
His woman got pregnant and he's like, okay, time to earn some money.
I mean, no, that's the thing. That's why he accepted the corruption thingy where you paid him a fuck ton of money to get your
Yeah.
license.
That makes
He's
sense.
like, shit, I need money for that.
And I found the easy way around.
Yeah.
So basically, Lucas, we never discussed my salary.
You think
At the
Vin?
DMV.
You think Vin pays you?
No,
I think
the
the
DMV
DMV
salary.
pays.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
I mean,
you said
you haven't showed up for your job in 3 years. You think?
Oh,
I-
this is government job. I
Yeah.
can just not show for like 25 years before they find me missing.
Yeah, nobody
That's actually a
noticed. The
good
DMV
point.
line is just going on for 3 years. Nobody just they just
And
standing
no
there.
one noticed.
I don't
No,
know
he
if
just
this.
sorry.
Go ahead.
He just pays one of his coworkers to just do the fucking signing in for him. Nobody noticed.
Yeah.
Plus, I
I
still
don't.
go occasionally for bribes. Like if someone like Reese tells me I need a license fixed,
Nice.
I go there and I fix it. I work remotely.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if this happens in other countries too, but in the UK, we literally have like members of parliament that literally have not shown up for their job in years.
Yeah, we have that too.
So yeah, easily could be a thing that someone just doesn't show up and still has a job, provided they're in a
I
high
thi-
enough position.
I think the record here is 12 years.
Nice.
Okay. I mean, does Elodie even get paid, or does she like not care about money? It's like
Yeah.
I'll
No,
work for you for free.
No, she doesn't get paid by Vin. She's literally just like.
Vin doesn't pay anybody.
Yeah, well, that too. I think probably originally she would have had negotiated some kind of like really cheap, dirt cheap salary, but then he just never paid her and she doesn't care. But yeah, she wants to get a lot of money so that she can buy her own like spaceship or something at some point down the line, because her dad is not going to buy her a spaceship. He wants her to save up for that herself. But other than that, he pays for basically everything for her, so she has no actual money concerns at all.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, it turns out to be kind of hard to access your money when run out of not you are no longer able to use your own body.
What
that is true.
what is the average salary like in the NES?
I mean, NES is 83 planets, I believe, 83 or 84.
Well, in
So,
the biggest DMV, the average government salary.
oh, in the biggest DME, that would be Energon itself, and you would be looking at 3,000 gold per month.
Nice.
Okay,
Although, keep in mind, in Energon, 3,000
I'm
gold is
not.
worth shit. So that's like 30
Yeah,
gold in
but
anywhere
he
else.
he works remote,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so they take that
True,
into account. It's like one of the perks that lowers the salary.
Ah.
so
They're like,
yeah.
you want to live in Grandeur and get paid Energon salaries? That doesn't work here.
That's why I show once a month. I'm not that, I'm not that high up in the hierarchy.
You don't pay me, I don't work. This is all just like a side hustle for him.
Well, the corruption is blooming, so
Might as well
Was that
get in on the stealing directly.
well, if you steal a ship, you can register it in the DMV if you have a person.
nice?
At least
You were,
that's how stolen cars work here.
you were just like, man, being corrupt is so fucking easy. Let's try just like stealing directly. It's probably gonna be even easier.
And poaching in the black market.
Oh yeah.
Lucas, I imagine I should have some device that allows easy deposit of the poached good.
Yeah, basically, you put it on Space Bay, and once somebody buys it, you just send a shipment.
Nice. And we have a space bay on this ship.
Space Bay, it's an internet page,
Yeah.
Oh.
like
Space
A.
Bay is spelt with like no capital at the S, but a capital at the E.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
It's yeah, it's like the same with Facebook.
Space zone.
Oh.
MySpace space.
Oh.
X Space, it's not a porn site.
Space
Yeah.
Star.
It used to
It was
be X
remade from. It used to be Twitter Space.
Now it's just SpaceX.
X Space. We don't want to
confuse.
be.
Hey, it's SpaceX, not to be confused with Space SpaceX.
Twitter is now just called E.
Uh, yeah, no, I'm pretty excited on how this will end. Now that I've seen everybody at least a bit in combat, I'll go through the sheets this week again, and there might be some small adjustments. But overall, for now, everything seemed mostly fine.
Yeah.
Pretty interested how all of this will end up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll have to rethink like a bit of Marky's character, because like I was originally hoping to like use the other personalities a lot more, but I think I might actually like curtail that and focus on the main personality a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's entirely fine as you wish. Feel free to adjust while it's the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
Add more damage.
Yeah, I think my average build is working out pretty well. Although I don't think, like you said there, Lucas, that you're gonna potentially change some stuff. I don't think it's too strong, because my rolls are like this session. My rolls were actually pretty average. I thought when I was rolling 3d8 and that it might tilt it up too much and it would seem too strong, but actually because my modifier is just +1, it really doesn't. It seems reasonable, I think.
No, and you even managed to get a nat 1.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Somehow.
amazed. A 1 in
Jesus.
500 and something chance of that happening.
Yeah. Mhm.
Alright. Yeah, and I should finish the opening for next week. Didn't
Awesome.
manage to do it this week, but at least we had something. That's the rough shape I wanted it in.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Actually, funny thing. This is the first time. So remember last session I said when I need to create openings, I always have a song picked out for the longest time, and at the last week I switch.
Yeah.
So I switched, and it's the first time where I went back. I switched to a song I liked more, but it didn't work for an opening, and this song did. So yeah, it actually like I felt. I also noticed that I'm running out of clips to use. Especially with free robots, it was very difficult to find clips, but
Yeah. Well, at least none of the other robots look like Bumblebee or whatever it was called.
Yeah,
Yellow
no,
dude.
like Ultron and Cyborg, they have a lot of comic appearances. Turns out there's not a lot of animated fights with them.
I liked how Ultron seemed quite gay and fitting to the voice I chose when he just walked in one of the scenes.
Oh yeah.
For Cyborg, you can just pick any minority loot in the store. Just slap cyber armor on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even need to slap cyber armor on them. They just need to have clothes on.
Yeah, that's true.
Cyborg.
And sadly, I did not find any clips of fishermen fighting.
Look up bum fights. Maybe you will find something.
It won't be animated, but you should look at them.
Just bum. I mean, bums are very similar to fishermen. Let's not go.
Yeah, the only difference is that fishermen pay hundreds of dollars to look that way, and bums do it for free.
But there are some cool videos where fishermen pull out scuba divers and stuff out of the water. Maybe use that.
Huh.
Do they fight them though? That's the question.
There are many Chinese videos. It's obviously fake, but like when people toss out the what's the thing? The fisherman stick toss out into the
Raw
water
Fishing pole?
and just pull it in for a really long time, and just at the end of the video you see how a scuba diver just gets pulled out.
Lucas, I noticed that you've updated the image for the Dikuniversum, right? To have the Grim Reaper thing on it.
Yes.
But you have not updated when the next game will be, so it still says the next game is a year ago.
I don't think they need to.
At some point, there was no point.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you better be glad that it's not like what 3 years ago or something.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine there was a point when I was updating it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard it a single time. That's fair.
Is there like is there not some way of setting it to automatically update after the Tuesday passes? Because you'd think that would be a simple feature for Roll20 to implement.
You have two options to choose from. Either I don't know or I don't care. Choose
Yeah,
whichever you
that-
prefer.
That feature is
Oh.
not very practical. I
Also,
don't
the
do it
time
in my
is
games
off.
as well.
By 15 minutes.
And
Tragic.
I think the whole year is more important.
But
Anyway.
yeah, it was fun. See you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
See ya.
Except Mark
See ya.
next week.
Yeah, see ya.
I mean, Mark, if you don't connect, it means you'll be late to the
Oh
train.
no, I'm gonna have so many disadvantages.
Character will
For
have
every
this.
5 minutes, you get an extra disadvantage.
Yeah, you will have disadvantage in the PvP fight when Ilya initiates it.
because Lucas will say something that will trigger me.
No.
Or
I'm the
or
one
you
who's
will
supposed
show
to be
the
triggered.
you will show the pictures of your daughter, and Mark will just not respond, and you will get mad about it.
Oh yeah.
God damn it! I'm the one who made a character who's actually psychotic. How can he be the least psychotic of all of you?
Well,
I'm probably not. Well, my character, I should say, is probably not that psychotic. She's mostly normal, except for the fact that she's a bit ambivalent about, like, she doesn't object, I suppose, to
But
other people
she's
doing
not
psychotic
unhinged.
things.
We
Yeah.
will talk again about that after you committed multiple vehicle manslaughter cases.
well,
that is
he
true.
knows a person with DMV, so
Can
I
DMV
mean, all
register a
you have to do
train?
is just like summon that train inside of a village, and everybody there just dies.
Oh yeah. But you know, an interesting little fact about one of my abilities, well, items I should say, is that the same item that lets me take over vehicles, turn them into transfuni things, also lets me repair them. And when I wrote that, it was designed like the way it works is that I can dismantle a vehicle in order to get the parts to repair another vehicle. And when I originally wrote that effect in, I was thinking that all of the vehicles I would be acquiring would be mechanical vehicles, like cars and stuff. But then Lucas was all like, everyone, carts are vehicles. Did you know that? So technically, the way the ability's written, I
Technically,
could
even
dismantle.
horses are vehicles.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I could technically dismantle a wooden cart and somehow use it to repair my broken train.
You just dismantle like a car wheel, and that's like a vehicle in itself. There you go.
Or just
And
mount.
you will create the Thomas Please Kill Me Now engine.
Why did you disavow the horse thing? You could just mount people in combat, just climb on their backs and just dismantle them.
Well, no, that doesn't. It's not an action. It takes like an hour to dismantle it. But yeah, it's not intended to be used as a weapon.
Well, it could
But
be a
yeah.
torture device. It's
Anyway, I need to go to the toilet. So see you. Bye.
Yeah.
I need
See you
to
next
go
time,
piss too.
or the time
See ya.
after.
Bye bye.
Bye.
It was fun.
Next
Thanks for
week.
DMing.
Bye.
Till next week. Bye bye.
Glad to have you.